KO the base here. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout, KO 86, Knockout Boxing 86, KO Boxing 86. Whatever you want to call me, I'm live, I'm here, we back. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Shout out to my brother Tim Carey, not Jim Carrey, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, salute, KO, salute, bro. We got E-Dog. Being a member for 20 months, I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years, bro. He say salute, bro. Shout out to Africa's Lives Matters with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said Haney Perot is a lame fight, boring style matchup. He ain't even on the list. He's not even on the list. Yo, can I just get straight to cooking today? Salute to everybody in the building. I'm a little late today. I had to step in and put some chicken wings on the grill because Miss KO's not feeling well, so I had to step up and make some wings for the family and shit. That's why I'm running late. Can we just get straight to cooking? And mods, y'all just make sure we get the likes where the likes to be where the likes need to be. Are y'all cool if we just get straight to the cook? It's 114 people in here total early, so I just want to get straight to it. And y'all know we got to get the likes to 100. If I see that the likes is going too slow, though, I will stop and get a like check going. So salute to everybody in the building. Y'all know who I rock with. Cam J is in the building. I see him down there. Go subscribe to his channel. Seattle Rick making content. Go subscribe to his channel. You know what I mean? Go holler at the homies, man. LaRon Jones, I see you. I see everybody in the building. Let me just make sure I don't miss nobody else with a channel that's taking the time to come by here and kick it with me, bro. Because I know life as a content creator, niggas get, you know, it be busy or whatever. Okay, I think that's everybody, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all go holler at my brothers Cam J over there rocking. Specs, I see you. What's good? You know what I mean? So we about to rock out, but I need y'all to get the likes up. But Africa Lives Matter. Haney Perot, trash. And let me show you what they hate about KO. The difference is Cam J can say, KO, I agree with you. I disagree with you. I'm cool with Jaron Ennis and Josh Kelly. Now, I don't even know how Cam really feel about it because he just be laughing when I be debating niggas on it. Dean by any means can say, yo, I disagree with you, KO. I'm cool with Jaron Boots Ennis and Josh Kelly. 2 cents, Juke. Can disagree with me. I see Quick. Y'all go subscribe to Quick channel as well. And salute to everybody in the building. Right? They can all say, nah, KO, we ain't with that, bro. Thrill Hill OG, what up? We ain't with that, bro. We cool with the unification. You know what you can't say if you a Haney fan? This will make y'all mad. Y'all can't say I pick and choose. See, I'm too real and too thorough. My standard is my standard. Because I fuck with Jaron Bootennis. Heavy. Heavy. But guess what? Give a damn if Josh Kelly is a unification fight. I think the shit trash. Give me Virgil. So you can't say, man, you only saying that because you don't want to see Devin unified. You don't want to see Devin unified. Shut your soft ass up, nigga. Link in the chat. You won't hit that shit, though. Get him the fuck up out of here. Paralyzed from violence. Get him the fuck up out of here, bro. Ain't nothing I say. Hey, the truth always sound like hate to soft ass niggas, man. That's what y'all be on. I'm not on that. The facts are I push for the big fights. I push for the best fights no matter who it is. And Africa Lives Matter Super Chat is 100% right. You can't be a Haney fanatic and in one breath tell me Richard Hitchens is a poor man version of Devin Haney. You can't tell me that you think Richard Hitchens is a good boxer, but Devin Haney is a masterclass boxer. You can't tell me Richard Hitchens got a good jab, but Devin Haney got a masterful jab and the best jab in boxing, and then watch and then just have me idly or think that I'm going to idly sit by while you push Devin Haney to fight a motherfucker that Richard Hitchens beat easily, bro. No. When there's other fights to be on the table. Let me ask y'all something. I asked this shit when I was visiting over to the homie Cam J as I do every day when the homie's live. I was over there visiting with him and shit, checking out his content as I always do because he be cooking and shit, right? And I asked this question, bro. I asked this question, so I'm going to ask y'all. Maybe the chat can help me. It's 170 of y'all in here early. Hit the like button. Maybe y'all can help me. Eric Lax with the 2-piece in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you so much. Back up to Africa Lives Matter super chat, though, as we keep this shit moving. Where the fuck is Liam Perot at on this list, man? Y'all only, nigga, bro, this be my problem with y'all, bro. He make a list. Y'all brag about the list. Then when he try to get somebody that's not on the list, y'all brag about that shit too. Y'all inconsistent as fuck, bro. Don't hold your favorite fighter to no standard, bro. You brag for months and months about this fucking list. On the list, you got the list, the Devin Haney hit list. Niggas be like, yo, so why he ain't going for the people that's in order? Well, you know the hit list is not actually the order. Yo, why he got Ryan Garcia at the bottom of that bitch? He should be at the top of that bitch. Well, you know it's not actually in order. It's not actually in order to the list. But he wants everybody on that list. All right, cool, no problem. Now he want to go get Liam Perot and shit. Now he want Liam Perot. Now niggas is like, well, I mean, it's a unification. But it's a unification, KO. But KO, unification. Nigga ain't even on the list. We're going to keep going, though. Shout out to Eric with the 2-piece in the super chat again. And shout out to Africa. Africa, you got me started early. It's 182 in here. I need the like button to get to 100. We got Fly Guy Say with the 2-piece in the super chat. Salute from New York City, bro. They keep cooking. Salute to you, bro. We got Hunter on the Hunt coming through heavy. Bah! 20 of them things. 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. What up, KO? Blessing from down under, fam, man. Enjoy Australia. Stay away from that exotic-ass animal population they got. Australia is scary as fuck to me because they got so much shit that be like, yeah, if it bites your ass one time, you die. Like, damn. Yeah, if you get stung by this right here, nigga, your whole arm gonna fall off. Fuck that. Fuck that. This spider right here spits a web and venom at the same time, and if it gets in your eye, you'll be blind forever. Like, nah, bro. So be careful. Enjoy that shit, but be careful. We got Africa Lives with the 2-piece in the super chat. He say, Zuba acting like a pirate, stealing from Benavidez. Here's the thing about that, bro. You coming in with some good conversation to start the show. I appreciate that. Here's the thing about that. The only thing that's important that Noel brings to the table is that belt. Without the belt, he's just a bum that Jayo Bataya or David Benavidez is going to beat the fuck up. That belt is the leverage. What's going on is that Zoof is trying to get Jai Opetaia some leverage so they can be a part of David Benavidez versus Jai Opetaia. PBC and DAZN wants the belt as leverage so they can get David Benavidez versus Jai Opetaia on their terms. If you come to the table as Jai Opetaia with a WBC and a ring belt, then you have a better leg to stand on and you try to get your IBF belt back. Now you can try to, hey, man, let's do joint promotion. Hey, man, let's do joint promotion, man. Joint, you know what I mean? Joint network shit. But if you come to the table and you got the Zuffa belt and the ring belt and David Benavidez got all the other 4 belts, niggas gonna be like, yeah, you want to get down? Come on down. we over here on the zone. Come fuck with us. Come fuck with us. And leave that Zuffa belt at home, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, it's totally different, bro. So, it's the belt for Noel. If Noel go over there with no fucking belt, then who gives a fuck? Noel might as well be Sleasley Lack, the interim champion. Because we can all, I don't give a damn if you on Zuffa side. I don't care if you think Jai Opetaia washes David. I don't give a fuck if you on PBC and DAZN side and traditional boxing side and you think David Benavidez washes Jai Opetaia. I think what we can all agree to about 95 to 99.99% of us outside of Noel Machiavelli's family is we can all agree that both Jai Opetaia and David Benavidez beat the shit out of Noel. We all consider him to be much lower level than those 2 fighters. It's them 2 and everybody else at cruiserweight right now. So with that being said, it's about the belt for them because they are having a political tug-of-war leverage game in the war for boxing right now. Shout out to my dog, Isaiah. Member for 15 straight months. I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years. Let's see what he say, though. 15 long months of being a channel member. I got to say, this is definitely one of my most factual channels with no bias or motives behind what you got going on. Straight boxing, talking facts. This is what we try to do over here, Isaiah. I'm glad I'm one of your favorites, bro. And I hope you'll keep supporting because I ain't never going to change. I ain't changed in 15 months. I didn't change the 2 or 3 years that I was doing this shit before you came around. I'm not going to change for as long as you stick around. So if you rocking with me, then keep rocking because your boy KO got your back when it comes to giving you receipts. Keep being consistent. You know what I mean? Being honest. And if I do get something wrong or if I do make a mistake, I ain't got no problem telling y'all I was wrong. You know what I mean? Shout out to my dog, Hunter on the Hunt, being a member for 39 straight months. I bet your ass can't make it to 4 years, Hunter. You know what I'm saying? I bet you can't make it to 4 years. He say, gotta say pause because these ninjas young, LOL. I'm in Australia, bro. Only our generation get the reverence. Oh, yeah, I know. Hey, you know what? You show right. They're like, Hunter down under. I bet you some young ninjas did not know what we was talking about. Facts. I bet you it's some youngins out there did not know what we talking about. I knew exactly what you meant the moment that you said it. I knew what you meant, bro. Shout out to my dog Dungeon being a member for 34 straight months. I bet your ass can't make it to 3 years. He said, I bet you I make it to 3 years. Devin Haney fans, 36 months is 3 years. I know y'all have a problem with math. See, it's 12 months in a year, right? 12 times 3 is 36. So 36 months is 3 years, Devin Haney fans. I know y'all have a problem with math, reading, writing, and arithmetic and shit. I know that's not y'all strong suit, so I'm helping y'all out today. Shout out to Lil John, being a member for 13 straight months. I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years, Lil John. He said, yo, what's up, KO? Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, bro. Y'all dropping a lot of compliments today, making KO feel the love. Making KO feel the love. Appreciate that, bro. And y'all check out Quick tonight. She's going to be live in about an hour, maybe 45 minutes or whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all go check out. She's going to be over there cooking. Quick, what's up? Now, I'm going to stay right where I'm at. Because I want to play something for y'all. And let me know when we get to 100 likes. I'll turn my camera on. Swoosh Life just said we had 100 bet. I want to play something for y'all. Out of power. It never existed. But I want to play something for y'all, bro. I want to play something for y'all. Fair use laws apply. Niggas don't try me. Fair use laws apply. Please don't try me. I'll make you go to the mat with it. Big, small, tall, short. I'll make you go to the mat with it. Fair use laws apply. We just finna react to something real quick. I want to play this for y'all from Showbiz the Adult. Listen to him real quick.
So, wait a second. We think you're too big for Shaq at 135. I'll fight Shaq coming up from 130 to 135 as long as y'all give me the credit. All right. But you just fought Teal at 140. Mortalia's moved up to 140. I prefer 135. Oh, so you're 135. But I'll fight Khan at 147. Oh, so you can fight at 147. Can you fight the champ, Debo? Hell no, I won't fight the champ at 147. I'll fight him at 144.
Cooking. Straight cooking. Straight cooking. Devin Haney fans everywhere clapping their motherfucking hands. Devin Haney fans clapping they motherfucking hands. Yes, Ray B, I've been saying this. Here's the difference, though. Here's the difference. Devin Haney do the same shit. Here's the difference. Devin Haney do the same shit, though. If it's Xander Zayas, I fight him at 154. If it's Jaron Boots Ennis, I want him at 147. If it's Shakur Stevenson, I bring him up to 147. If it's Teofimo Lopez, I bring him up to 147. If it's Rolly, I fight him at 147. If it's Jose Ramirez, I fight him at 144. That's what you niggas be missing up. Let me guess. It's different. It's a little different. It's a little different, huh? I just be sitting back listening to people, bro, and I think he cooked with that. Salute to him for that. That was a really good take. But what I ask everybody is, bro, what's the difference? What's the difference? Somebody tell me the difference. 2 cents boxing in the building. Salute. Joseph Jackson says, what's Tank doing? Tank ain't the topic of the show today, homeboy. Tank ain't the topic of the show today, homeboy. Ain't you a Devin Haney fan? Listen, bro, drive your truck, fam. Get your money, young man, and just listen to the truth for a little bit. I know you used to all them lies and shit. Come on home, hit that like button, sit down for the truth, bro. I did. If you want to hear me talk about Tank, I dropped a Tank Davis video earlier today with him and DJ Khaled, and I talked about his case. You can go check that out. I'm not talking about Tank right now, bro. That's y'all go-to move. Shout out to Jeep Red Boy, 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. Salute to you. Salute to you. Some shit done slipped through the cracks that KO don't usually let slip through the cracks. And somebody sent me this shit, and I just now watched it today. Yo. Yo.
Y'all Haney dick riders, all y'all Haney supporters, y'all don't even know this stole on me and ran. Cause the sweet for real. He really not like that.
Tiger say Devin stole on him and ran. Remember when we was seeing Devin? Remember I was like, yo, what the fuck is he shucking and jiving for? What the fuck is Devin fucking juking out this motherfucker for? Remember back then in January? Remember when I told y'all, bro, that the Madison Square Garden knocked him and Bill out that bitch for a reason? Remember I told you they had cameras so they knew what the fuck was going on? They knew what was happening. And it wasn't just, oh, Devin Haney was up on the stage and he wasn't doing shit. Remember he boxer to boxer. You still on me and run, nigga. Y'all gotta fight. Y'all gotta fight. Y'all talking all this culture shit. This culture shit for Keyshawn. Oh, this culture, this Keyshawn for the culture. We want Keyshawn for the culture. We want Keyshawn for the culture. Keyshawn for the culture. Cool, no problem. What's better? Devin Haney versus Liam Perot in Atlanta or Devin Haney versus Tiger Johnson in Atlanta? Somebody talk to me. What would our people have more respect for? What would people in the culture, since everything for the motherfucking culture, nigga, since everything for the culture, what would we respect more? Devin Haney, Tiger Johnson, or Devin Haney, motherfucking Liam Perot, nigga?
Nigga is sweet for real, bro. Nigga was scared. They jumped me for nothing. Nigga stole on me and took off running, man, because the nigga sweet for real. Nigga ain't really like that for real, man. Y'all calling this nigga Debo and shit, man. Nigga ain't like that for real, bro. Tell that nigga send me a contract. Nigga, I'll fight that nigga October 3rd. Nigga, send a contract.
And I'll fight you on the date you already had booked. Yo, Devin and Shakur, y'all stop saying niggas don't want to fight you. Straight up. Straight up. Now, bro, here's the difference. Here's the difference between me and a lot of people that don't like me. Brandon. Salute to Brandon. It ain't about not liking them. I never dislike somebody to the point where you can't say I'm lying, though. You can't say I'm not. I didn't make Devin get on camera shaking and jiving. I didn't make his whole team jump this young man. Now let them boys get their fair one. We all real ones, right? Everybody want to be real till it's time to really be real. And no, Cam, I ain't see that shit. Email that shit to me. Calling out Jack Catterall, nigga, no. Nah. What we doing, bro? Run that shit then. You ain't got no opponent. I'm sure he'll take the little 2.1 million, little 1 million and shit. I'm sure he'll take, he said he'll sign that bitch. Send him a contract and do what Cambosos did to you, nigga. Flex your A side. Have the zone send this young man a contract and say, we not negotiating, you got 24 hours. Y'all rather see him fight a nigga that Richard Hitchens already beat up when y'all know Richard Hitchens and Devin Haney got a similar style, bro. Y'all want these fucking match-made cherry-pick ass fights. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I wanna see him fight motherfucker where they gonna go back and forth, where you gotta stand on something. Go beat this nigga up for Sean. Go beat him out for Sean. Go beat him up for Sean. Crush, what up? My homie Crush the legend in the building, bro. Shout out to my dog, Uncle Dre's finest dropping 6 of them things in that cash app. He said, Young Blood, you did? We hear it. He a diet Devin Haney night rider until it's actually time to show that you on a different level. By not, oh nigga, he beat you? Man, I ain't fighting your ass. He beat you, I ain't fighting your ass. How about you fight a motherfucker in Tiger Johnson that's an Olympian, that got real talent, that's a top 15 WBO ranked fighter, that's from the same company that motherfucking Top Rank, that Keyshawn Davis is from, that you already had an offer from, and tell them I'll fight Tiger and straighten that shit. Straighten out this whole ordeal between you two. This whole ordeal. Always time to stand on business till it ain't time to stand on business no more, bro. Instead, y'all pushing for this. Yeah, get him, Dev. Get him, Dev. Get him. Jack Catterall can get it also. Who the fuck? Didn't Jack Catterall just win a WBA belt? When he fought Shakur Gill, said, wasn't that for the regular WBA joint? Or am I bullshitting? Isn't he in line for the winner of Rolly and motherfucking Team Elite Food? Devin Haney fans, this is what happened when you cover all the boxing. You can recall shit like this off the top of your head. There's a difference between covering boxing and covering the hottest topics, because the hottest topics are what people want to hear about, and covering the hottest topics because you don't know shit else. Yeah, there's a difference between that. There's a difference between covering the hottest topics in boxing because that's what you built your channel around, and covering the hottest topics in boxing because you don't really know nothing else to cover because you can't speak on shit. It's a difference over here. It's a difference. See, Jack Catterall. Yeah, he won the regular WBA belt. He ain't even in your ranking system no more, nigga. Hold on. He shouldn't be, at least. Let's see. Yeah, what nigga? Catterall instead of Tiger, nigga. He's not even in the ranking system of your shit no more. He over here in the WBA. Look, Devin Haney, Brian Norman, Teofimo, Richardson Hitchens, Manny, Arnold, Rohan, Keyshawn, Alexis Rocha, Tiger Johnson, Patty Donovan, Raul Curio, Imonte Stanionis, Constantine, Eduardo Zuleta, and Jen Sasaki. He ain't even in your ranking system, nigga. Get that call out the fuck up out of here. KQ, what's up? Y'all go subscribe to KQ KC Boxing Network, my co-host, singing OG. And that's looking at it. Yeah, y'all go subscribe to him. Y'all don't push the right fights, bro. Y'all don't like nigga. I push the bad blood fights. I push the big fights. I push the fights where you got to give somebody a fair one where they should stand on business. People ain't moving right, bro. And then y'all see somebody moving so real, so thorough, so consistent, and then y'all hate on them. Y'all crazy, bro. A lot of y'all listening to my voice right now, crazy. Shout out to the real ones, though. It's 254 in the building. Can we get to 200 likes as we continue to cook? My problem with all this shit is, bro, wow, you sit here and you just placate and condone and make excuses for every fucking thing that your favorite fighter do. You fucking up moving the right way in the sport of boxing, bro. Like, if we keeping it all the way real, bro, Devin Haney should wanna get at Tiger Johnson. He punched his fat ass brother in the face. He went hard at that boy. You know what I mean? They need to get that fair one. Fuck a Jack Catterall, nigga. A Liam Poirot. Come on, bro. Greg Haggard, what's up, homie? Salute to you. Keep doing that great work you're doing over there, man. Much respect for the work you put in, bro. DJ, 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, bro, I said this a while back. What's the difference between what Devin and his team did to Tiger and what Keyshawn and his bros did to Albright? Yeah, no smoke for Dev. Salute, KO. I've been giving it to him. And I don't do like that punching and running off shit. All that shaking and bake shit, man, run the fair one. You don't have an opponent. You free, he free. He's top 10 in your sanctioning body. None of the champions are available. And the one champion that we think could be available, Liam Perot, we seen your style wax that nigga before. That's how we knew what you were going to do to Regis, because of Zorilla Glorilla. Zorilla Glorilla was boxing circles around Regis in his own hometown. Using footwork, lateral movement, staying behind the jab, and gave Regis fucking fits. Knew you was going to watch Regis. You get credit for Loma, you get credit for Brian Norman Jr. And many of the questions surrounding Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney centered around Devin Haney's PTRD, post-traumatic Ryan syndrome. PTRSD, I should say. Post-traumatic Ryan stress syndrome. Yeah, there you go. But you did that. You get credit for that. I'm tired of niggas saying, oh, we do this for the culture. We do that for the culture. Oh, I'm Bill Haney. We do this for the culture. We want to fight who the people want to see us fight. We want to fight who the people want to see us fight. Cool. Well, ain't a nigga that's from the black fight fan community, ain't nobody running around this bitch like, yeah, bro, I just really want to see Devin Haney versus Liam Poirot, nigga. We just want to see Devin Haney versus Liam Poirot, and you can't say I'm picking on Devin, because I'm a diehard Jaron Boots Ennis fan, and everybody in this chat know who I want to see him fight. Shout out to David Lynch, 2-piece, no biscuit in super chat. Get those likes up. Yeah, run them likes up. You're a super Haney hater. You got 30 seconds to tell me how. If you can tell me one lie I told, I'll bring you up here and I'll let you run the rest of the motherfucking show. If you can point to one lie you've heard since you've been in this damn chat room, Jay Broomfield, if you can tell me one lie you heard me motherfucking tell a lie since you've been in here, you can run the rest of the show. You got 30 seconds. Time start now. You got 30 seconds, bro. Now you got 20 seconds. It doesn't take you that long to type that bullshit. Now you got 15 seconds. We're going to send you where Shang Tsung send them motherfuckers. Get over here. That's Scorpion, my bad. Your soul is mine. We about to send your ass to the shadow realm. Somebody on the vertical stream that got a wrench, get them the fuck up out of here. Well, you're a hater. You hating when I lie. Where you from, Jay Broomfield? Y'all cool with niggas just stealing off on niggas in their face and running off and not having to give them a fair one? Or are you from somewhere where y'all get respect for that shit? GD, what up? You from somewhere where y'all get respect for that shit, huh? Y'all respect that type of shit. Nah, bro. They did it to the little buddy at the fair. They beat up Ryan Garcia homeboys. They turned Brian Norman Jr. t-shirt to a tank top. And they stole off on Tiger Johnson and jumped Tiger Johnson. All because Tiger Johnson want to fight Devin Haney. So because he want to fight Devin Haney, he calling him out. While y'all say, everybody say everything but let's fight. This motherfucker saying let's fight. Y'all jump him because he's saying let's fight. And now you ain't got no opponent. He ain't got no opponent. He top 10 in the motherfucking sanctioning body. And we talking about some Jack Catterall. Some Liam Poirot. Jack Catterall fucking lost to Arnold Barboza Jr., my nigga. What is Arnold Barboza Jr.? Guess what? Jab, try to use movement, try to be a boxer. Funny, Jack Catterall and Liam Poirot lost to fighters that are basically Timu lesser versions of Devin Haney. Ain't that funny? 817, what up? Isn't that funny to y'all? Y'all don't find that shit interesting? Y'all don't find that calculated? That's why they can't stand me. We see through bullshit. Jack Catterall lost to Arnold Barboza Jr. Fights behind his athleticism, tries to be a counterpuncher, tries to fight behind his jab, and stays on the move. A boxer mover. Very similar style to Devin Haney. Same for motherfucking Arnold Barboza. I'm sorry, not Arnold Barboza Jr. Liam Poirot. Two southpaw fighters. They got outboxed by orthodox fighters with good feet, a good jab, and some good movement and counterpunching ability. Ain't that a bitch? Y'all want to see your favorite fighter fight the same style over and over and over and over again so you can beat your chest and yell, my guy's the best. My guy's the best because he keeps beating the same type of opponent. And some of y'all just eat that shit up. William Old School, what up? Not over here, though. Chat, am I lying or am I cooking? Two options you can put in the chat right now. Am I lying or am I cooking? Before we move on. Am I lying or am I cooking? No, bro, that's not what any. You get credit. You get credit for beating Subriel Matias. I am pointing to the style. I am pointing to what we know Perot struggles with. I am pointing to the fact there are more desirable fights that we want to see Devin Haney in with opponents that are free. I'm going to get to the Jaron Boots Ennis of it all in a second, a little bit later on in the show. But what I am pointing to is that motherfuckers push for their favorite fighter to just do whatever the fuck their favorite fighter want to do, and then they justify the aftermath of it. I don't move like that over here. You've never heard me say, yo, this is exactly the way that I want this motherfucker to move. Even if one of my favorite fighters is giving me a good fight, I will still say, yeah, this is a good fight, but bro, I really wanted this. I really wish he would do that. I'm literally having conversations with 817, conversations with Dean by any means, conversations with 2 Cents Boxing, conversation with Juke, where I am looking at one of my favorite fighters and saying, yeah, Josh Kelly, cool, but I really want this over there. The fuck out of here, bro. Niggas be moving. Boy, I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all will justify anything. Let's keep it moving, though. Keyshawn Davis. Come here, bro. Keyshawn Davis, you might have fucked up your whole career. Salute to everybody in the chat, by the way. I got here late, so we straight to the cooking today. We got 315 people total in the building. I need y'all to get the likes of 300. Moderators, please keep the like check going. Get the likes of 300. I ain't stopping. We running it all the way through. Link is in the chat for anybody who won't smoke, don't like what I say. Links in the chat for anybody who won't smoke, don't like what I say, bro. 173 likes is not enough with over 300 people in the building, bro. We need 220, 225, 250. Man, we need the likes, bro. We need the likes. Y'all don't get this type of shit nowhere else. Can't nobody else turn that shit on and just say, this is what I'm cooking on today, and just recite fact after fact after fact. Give their opinion based off of the facts and the logic and break shit down for you. Ain't nobody doing that, bro. Man been on one site, KO, you gas and shit. KO, you gas and shit. Whole career, KO, gassing it. He's still young. Yeah, Bob Averman top rank don't play though. Bob Averman top rank don't play. Listen, this is what Bob said. This is what Bob said. David Lynch with 2 of them things in the super chat. Bah! Appreciate you, bro. He says, get those likes up. Y'all heard him. Listen to David, man. Man been on one. Hear me out. Chat, hear me out. Let me rock. Listen to the reasoning. Listen to what I'm saying. Before you take me, before you say, oh, you just gassed it. Let me holler at you. William Old School, I see you in the building. Y'all go subscribe to William Old School too. Zoomverse, I see you in the building. Y'all go subscribe to the homie Zoomverse. Salute to everybody. We need the likes up to 250 though. 185 is nasty. 185 is ugly. That's an ugly number. That means 307 minus 185. Quick math, 107 plus 15. That's 122 likes we missing for real, for real. 122 likes we missing for real, for real. We just keeping it 100. And by the way, sidebar, bro. If you are over the age of 40, stop saying gang. Yeah, gang. Yeah, gang. Talk your age, bro. Talk your age. These young folks, man, bro, let them have a slang. You a 80s baby, you know what I mean? If you a millennial, bro, we got our own swag, our own slang, the way that we talk. Stop trying to be these young dudes, man. Yeah, gang. 50 years old, gang. 55 years old, man, gang. 45 years old, man, gang. Bro, stop that shit. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This is what 817, feel me? Like what, bro? Yeah, bro, yeah. It ain't just him, no, but yeah, bro. Like, come on, bro. Gang with a taco hat on. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. You don't talk like that, bro. Salute on the work ethic. Salute on the zone deal. Salute on being the biggest out there, bro. Doing your thing with that shit. Hustling. Respect to the hustle, bro. But that gang shit, come on, man. Come on, man. Nah, bro. Leave that to the 20-something-year-old, bro. Leave that shit to them, fam. Shout out to London Walker, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Says, trying to get you that tea I sent in your email, bro. Okay, let me check. I'll check right now, bro. I don't see it, bro. Send it right now so it's at the top. Send it to me, bro, so I know it's at the top, fam. And I appreciate you, London. Shout out to my dog, Jay Chestnut, man. Hope school is going well, bro. I hope you graduated. And you on to the next. If not, I hope it's going well, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute. Salute to you, though. 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chase. If I was running top run, y'all ninjas wouldn't see Keyshawn until he froze over. Hit the like button. Damn. But then what I'm saying, though, man been on one. Rumor is, according to Keyshawn Davis's contract, he's supposed to get 2 fights a year, whatever. And Top Rank already gave him 2 fights this year. He got his fight with Jermaine Ortiz, and he got a fight with Nahir Albright. So the word is they don't owe him shit until May 2027. If that's true. And the other rumor is that Kiro Black, what's up, homie? And the other thing is that people are saying that this is like the end of his contract coming up. Let me tell you something, bro. You make Bob Arum and Top Rank look stupid, and this is what Bob Arum said. I was going to read it. He said, listen, I'm an old man. I don't know what the thinking is. I don't have any goddamn idea. When you're 94 years old, you just don't give a fuck no more. When you're 94 years old, you just don't give a damn no more. He said, we went out and tried to make this fight for him because he shot his mouth off that this was the fight that he wanted. And when we made the fight, he doesn't want it. Bob Arum may not run Top Rank no more. But the person that does, Todd DeBuff, learned everything that he know from Bob Arum, bro. And the position that Keyshawn Davis put himself in, why I'm saying he ruined his career, Top Rank don't be forgetting shit like that. And then if you exacerbate it and you try to get out of your contract or you try to go test free agency, they are going to try to set you the fuck up. They're going to try. You about to get a long fucking layoff. And they going to give you a fight and give you no other options. They may try to make it a difficult ass opponent. And they ain't going to really give you time to really have a camp. They're going to be like, yeah, we got you a fight. This is the date. This is how much you're making, and it's in 2 months. Good luck, nigga. You messing yourself up. Then, unless you plan to go to Zuffa, how do you think the zone is looking at you right now? How do you think the other promoters are looking at you right now? How do you think the sanctioning body is looking at you right now? Bob Arum used favors to make sure no one else bid on this fight. Top Rank used favors, backdoor dealings to make sure they had no real competition. And you go out and do this shit? Boy, look. Boy, look. You ain't going to fight till they absolutely have to give you a fight. They're going to give you an opponent where they can justify making sure they pay you a number that they're comfortable with. And if you trying to get out the door and trying to go on about your business, bro, they going to fuck around and try to get your ass beat. If you start seeing some top prospect like motherfucking Abdullah Mason, well, no, because Keyshawn at 147. If you start seeing Tiger Johnson get real active and start fighting athletic fighters, getting real busy and shit, yeah. If you see Brian Norman Jr. continuing to stay active and like really putting in work, don't be surprised if you don't get, yeah, Keyshawn, you've been out the ring a year. And we got you on this card, bro. You got Tiger. You got motherfucking Brian Norman Jr., bro. And you got 2 months to get ready for the fight. Meanwhile, on the other side, they letting the other side know, the other fighter know 3-4 months in advance. Nigga, they will play dirty games with your ass. You fucked up. See, this is your nah, bro. You think Jay Prince will fuck up his relationship with Top Rank for Keyshawn Davis? No, bro. Jay Prince would not have Bob Arum doing all this shit and then tell Jay Prince tell Keyshawn to go against Bob Arum. This nigga got Abdullah Mason over there. He still manages Shakur Stevenson. He had Jared Big Baby Anderson. He filters all his fighters to Bob Arum. He got his people in the gyms filtering shit to him, and he's filtering shit to Bob. You think he would fuck up that relationship existed well before Keyshawn Davis came along, bro? Nah, you blame Keyshawn for that shit. Because if Keyshawn wanted that motherfucking fight, it's nothing that anybody could have done. He could have said, no, I'm taking this fight. $2.1 million. I'm taking the $2.1 million. And miss me with the Jay Prince 35% shit. Miss me with the Jay Prince 35% bullshit. And I tell you why. Because he taking whatever the fuck he taking, regardless of if Keyshawn Davis fighting or how much he fighting for. If that nigga fighting for 1 million, Jay Prince won his 35%. If he fighting for 100,000, Jay Prince won his 35%. If he fighting for 10 million, he won his 35%. If he fighting for the 2.1, he would have won his 35%. He's not running a fucking pay scale where if you only make this much, then I only take 5%. If you make this much, I take 10. If you make this much, no, he won his percentage no matter what. So miss me with that shit, bro. The few of you left that's trying to justify Keyshawn Davis, bro, y'all got to come with something else. London Walker with the 2-piece in the super chat. He said, just sent it, bro. Yep. Appreciate you. Checking right now. It's not coming through, bro. Let me go to my spam. Maybe it's going to my spam. Yeah, you're going to my spam, bro. That's ridiculous. I'm glad you said something, bro. There we go. And then maybe that'll put it on the inbox. There we go. Yeah, bro. See what you got, bro. See what my brother London sent me, man. Oh, that shit fire, London. I like that, bro. Yeah, that's fire, bro. Yeah, that's fire, London. Thank you, bro. I'll write you an email back, bro. We'll connect. We'll connect up, bro. Now, so y'all be on the lookout for Keyshawn. I'm in that segment with it. Be on the lookout for Keyshawn, bro. Do they give him another fight anytime soon? If they give him a fight, do they allow him to headline? Who is the opponent? How far out in advance do they give him for the fight? Because, see, now they might start being like, okay, then go out there and be disciplined, bro. Or be undisciplined. Go out there and go fuck up. Go fuck up. We're going to tax your ass for this shit because you embarrassed us and shit. They're not going to take that shit lightly, bro. So be on the lookout for Keyshawn. If you're a Keyshawn Davis fan, you should be very fucking nervous. Mr. Finesse in the building, what up? Because whatever that letter of the law, they contract, whatever the minimums are that's required at Top Rank, they're going to do the bare minimum, just enough to where he has no recourse. To where he has no recourse. And if they start, like, if he's like doesn't accept an opponent, doesn't do this, doesn't do that, I'm sure there's some shit in that contract. You better read that motherfucker. I'm sure there's some shit in that contract to where if you turning down fights, if you behave in a certain way, they might can extend your shit. They might be able to try to recoup some money from you. Trap Band, what's good, homie? Because you keep embarrassing them, bro. You had the little fight in your hometown. Yeah, boxing and barbecue. You had the fight in your hometown. When y'all jumped to here Albright. You missed weight against Edwin De Los Santos. You almost miss weight against Nahir Albright, take it 2 or 3 times to make weight, but you make weight to your credit. And then now you pull this sucker shit. You fucking up your career, bro. And this nigga had the nerve to say, I understand how Tank feel now. You got a minuscule percentage of the fucking spotlight. And you folded and melted. You had a little small, minuscule percentage of the spotlight that Tank Davis got. And you had the nerve to say, I see how Tank feel now. I see how Tank feel now, nigga, boy. You gonna get shelved, dog. You gonna get shelved out here, man. Big Dog Willie, because you not that important. Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece, no biscuit and super chat. Keyshawn is about to get put on the shelf for a year because you're not important, bro. They got Abdullah Mason right there. They got Emiliano Vargas right there. They got Rafael Espinoza right there. They still got Janabek right there, bro. They building Tiger Johnson up. They still got Brian Norman Jr. Like, bro, you not somebody where they just like, yeah, we got to have Keyshawn back. He has the opportunity to be a face of boxing, or he's generating so much money for us. They gonna put people in that position. If they gonna invest in people and lose money in people, if they gonna do favors for people, they gonna do favors for people they can trust. Yeah, they gonna put people in position that they know have a better chance to give them a return on their investment because they not volatile. They not gonna beg, bluff, then get what they say they wanted, then pull out that motherfucker. You fucking up your career, Keyshawn. Do better. Tighten up. Norfolk. This how y'all rocking? You need some straightening, bro. You need some straightening. They think your ass on whippets too. That's what Jamar said. Jamar said you on them whippets, huh? Yeah, that's tough. All right, let's move on, bro. Shakur Stevens. Before we get to Shakur Stevens, I want to talk about something else first. I want to talk about something else before I get to Shakur Stevenson ruining his reputation. I want to talk to y'all about David Benavidez. I want to talk to y'all about Jairo Pataya. And I want to talk to y'all about the WBC. Zuffa move may prove to be futile. Does anybody in here know that the Muhammad Ali Act, that changes were made to the Muhammad Ali Act that hurt Zuffa, and that fighters now cannot become, instead of you having a certain number of fights before you can be a free agent, one thing that they got changed in there is that now you have to wait 3 years before you can be a free agent. Did anybody keep up with that literature? Did anybody know that that's some of the changes that they're making? Did y'all know that? If you don't believe what I'm saying, please go fact check me and then get back to me. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is because y'all know who went to Senate and lobbied for that shit to happen and made that shit happen and helped get that change made to that bill? Y'all know who did that? Y'all know who placed them restrictions on that bill? Take a guess. Without looking it up, just take a guess. Some may think Nico Ali Walsh. Some may think Oscar De La Hoya. This is why I love what I do. Darnell Schaefer says, Floyd. No, this is why I love what I do. This is why I love what I do. Shall we read? Shall we read? Shall we read? If we shall read, type we shall in the chat. Shall we read? I think we shall. All right. Sports Illustrated. WBC president Mauricio Suleiman deals Zuffa Boxing its biggest loss. Zuffa Boxing entered the boxing world in loud fashion instead of easing in. The organization backed by Turkey, Al-Sheikh, and Saudi money chose a different path. You notice how when real journalists get to writing, they don't get into all the bullshit. Turkey money came in, Turkey, Al-Sheikh, and Saudi money. You notice how shit get different when the real journalist is writing? Anyway, I just be noticing little shit like that. Anyway, in his trademark, bombastic style, White sought to rattle cages and take over the sport. As a result, he annoyed many longtime members of the boxing community, yet White remained unchanged. One of the main targets of Zuffa Boxing from the outset was the various sanctioning bodies. White initially discussed Zuffa having its own champions and rankings in an attempt to model what the UFC did. In essence, Zuffa accomplished something that time hasn't: unanimous resistance and cohesion among the organization. World Boxing Council President Mauricio Suleiman grew up in and around the sport. Consequently, he is familiar with the game's dynamics, yet instead of matching White's hostility, he countered with timing and intellect, taking the fight to Washington. For over 2 decades, the Muhammad Ali Act sought to help fighters with the same resolve as the Act's namesake showed in the ring in the last year. Zuffa has sought to push legislation that would effectively neuter sanctioning bodies and allow individual promotions to exercise deeper control over the sport. However, Suleiman, along with lobbyists and a bipartisan Senate committee, proposed the Muhammad Ali American Boxing Revival Act. Within the new version of the bill, promoters like Zuffa will need to deal with the 4 major sanctioning bodies: IBF, WBO, WBC, WBA. Plus, each of those groups can feature more than 1 champion per weight class. Suleiman discussed how things changed. There was a motion to change the original. This is Suleiman's quote. There was a motion to change the original Ali Act of 2001, and you had an impact on promoters, fighters, and organizations, and then everything got complicated in the style it was presented, with so much aggression and so much bulldozing. In essence, the Big Four, backed by the United States Senate, dealt Zuffa a loss, forcing them to cooperate. For example, when Ryan Garcia and Conor Ben fight on September 12th, it will be for Garcia's WBC championship, even though Ben is a Zuffa fighter. Let's continue to read. In the new version of the Senate bill, fighters can become free agents in 3 years. Instead of fights being the unit of measurement, it's time, which in an attrition-based sport like boxing means more than anything else. That runs counter to Zuffa. White, as mentioned, prefers long contracts that limit mobility. Suleiman accomplished something that no other enemy of White ever did. He won. Now, how will that affect Zuffa's place in boxing? Why ain't nobody but KO about this to you? Why is this being swept under the rug by boxing media outside of myself? That question is rhetorical. Real shit, fake shit. Y'all know the vibes. Real shit, facts, data, paperwork, fake shit, lies, narratives, making shit up. Now, how does this tie into what I'm talking about with David Benavidez, Premier Boxing Champions, Traditional Boxing, Zuffa, Jai Opataya, and Zuffa Boxing? Y'all really think Noel about to get to keep that belt? Yeah, hey, y'all really think the WBC, you really think they about to let Noel keep that belt? And as I have been saying, if Noel can't keep his belt, he's just a bum. The belt is what both sides are seeking. Zuffa needs it to be able to come to the table with David Benavidez. David Benavidez needs it to make sure that they have to fight him on his turn. And I put this in a video earlier, but Lance Pugmire, let me see if I can find it. For those of y'all that haven't watched the video yet. See if I can find this one. Give me 1 second. So I'll show y'all this. I think y'all should, if you want to educate yourself, you should all go watch this. So this is Lance Pugmire. He actually did a interview where he talked about it. I played it on my channel and reacted to it. So if y'all want to go watch that after we get off here, go watch that. But he talked about Noel Makala in that situation, and he is saying that he expects the WBC to strip Noel. Then he also said it. 1 second, I'm gonna find it. Said it in this article. Right here. This article by Lance Pugmire on Boxing Scene. Right down at the bottom of it. He says the expectation that if Makalian fights Opataya, they're gonna strip his ass. Now, let's tie him to Mauricio Suleiman and tell you why I take him so serious and why I believe that we can pretty much confirm what Lance Pugmire is saying his expectation is. Yeah, we do real work over here. We do real work over here. Now, this is another article by Lance Pugmire on Boxing Scene. If any of you took any journalism classes, if any of you know anything about journalism, he's writing an article and providing quotes from Mauricio Suleiman in the article. So that means he is sitting down with his device or taking notes or recording Mauricio Suleiman, asking him questions and getting answers for his article. I say that to say, if he says that's his expectation, I'm going to believe him because he got ties to a motherfucker. He can actually call Mauricio Suleiman on the phone. And he's been very fucking accurate. Lance Pugmire is one of the best in the fucking game of boxing. Ravens Pitbull, what up? So I maintain whoever the winner of this little tug of war that David Benavidez side and Jao Battaglia side is having right now, the winner will be whichever one of them gets to fight for that WBC belt. Because the bigger picture is when that fight gets made, somebody is going to have the leverage. When that fight gets made, somebody going to be left out. You got to understand, David Benavidez fights for DAZN now. DAZN's biggest subscriber base is in the UK. When they put that fight on, they want the UK people to be able to watch it on their platform. You can negotiate that. You'll be able to pull that shit off if you got the fighter that got all the chips. Jao Battaglia side, they got the Sky Sports deal over in the UK. They want to have it their way because they got Paramount Plus here in America and around the world. They want it their way. So we'll see how this all plays out. And I don't even know if Mauricio Suleiman could backtrack if he wanted to because he already ordered the fight. And to David Benavidez's knowledge, the fight is done. Y'all got to understand how this shit works. All the claims that Noel is making about how Zuffa Boxing tried to negotiate with Don King and Don King tried to negotiate with somebody else, and so he wanted to go with the Zuffa Boxing shit. David Benavidez team say, look, bro, you ordered us the mandatory. We made a deal with his promoter. Their drama and their back and forth and him not having control over his fighter, that's not our fucking business. We tried to make a fight. We got the signed fight agreement and you ordered us as the motherfucking mandatory. We want our shot at the belt. And then if you look at past history, they stripped Dimitri Bivol ass for David Benavidez. The only time David Benavidez has not got favorable treatment from the WBC is with Canelo Alvarez. In every other way, he's gotten his way. Snort a little coke, lose your belt, get your belt back. Move up in weight, want to fight for undisputed. They won't let you fight for undisputed, but you get to have the WBC. Give me that shit, Dimitri Bivol. You move up to 200 pounds, no problem. We'll let you keep your WBC 175-pound belt. Oh, you petition? Cool, we'll order the fight. I don't think they do all that and then say, but we're going to stop just short of ordering this, of stripping this motherfucker if he don't fight you. I think they're going to go all the way there with it. And based on that article, you can already see Mauricio Suleiman, they be dotting their I's and crossing their T's and shit around this bitch. They've been swimming in this shark-infested Wild Wild West boxing shit for a long time over there in the WBC. And the way that they shit is written in such a way that if you pop dirty, they can still let you fight, send you to some classes, and not strip you, and be well within their rules. Just ask Oscar Valdez. Anybody that got that type of paperwork, they can pretty much do what the fuck they want to, and they ain't worried about shit. Because it's all in the fine print with them motherfuckers. If they found a way to allow Oscar Valdez to fight Robson Conceição and not strip him when he popped dirty for fentanyl, and they let him go through with the fight anyway, and his belt, he still kept his belt. If they can find a way to raise the level of clenbuterol for Canelo Alvarez, oh, they can find a way. They can find a way to strip your ass if they don't want you to have that motherfucking belt. And so this is just going to come down to, Dana White, we got the opponent. They've been we're like, yeah, nigga, but we got the belt. That's what it's looking like. We'll continue to follow the story. Now I want to move on. To this shit right here. Hold on, let me find it. Give me 1 second. So Devin Haney lies on fucking Jaron Boots Ennis. Bill Haney was over there on bum side, the bummiest brand in the land. And he said that Jaron Boots Ennis was still at 147 pounds. I hate that we have to keep going over this fuck shit. But he said that Jaron Boots Ennis was still at 147 pounds when Devin Haney was offered to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. And for you Devin Haney fans watching this motherfucking live stream, this be the problem with y'all, bro. This be the problem that we have with Devin Haney and Bill Haney, bro. Is we were all there in real time. We watched Bub says, KO, I wanted to read this because it can't, I'll be multitasking and shit. KO, why is it okay to move Tank, Boots, and Benavidez up to fight tougher competition? But Shakur, Haney, and them get to fight at catch weight, move smaller fighters up, break that down for me. It's okay because not subliminally, what's the word I'm looking for, Bubs? Subconsciously. It's a compliment to Tank, Boots, and Benavidez. Subconsciously, people are holding those three to a higher standard than they're holding Shakur and Haney to. See, for those three, it's who cares? Make yourself uncomfortable. Who cares? Make yourself uncomfortable. David Benavidez, prove you're the best by moving back down 25 pounds and fighting Bivol right now after you already fought at cruiserweight. Boots, prove you're the best, Boots, by going up to staying at 147, even though you already said you're moving up to 154. Prove you're the best. Tank, prove you're the best. Move to 147. Fight this fighter at 140 on their terms. Hey, Devin, bro, prove you the best. Fight at the catch weight, my nigga. What? Man, Devin gonna drain himself, man. He gonna be drained, bro. Man, Devin, prove you the best, my nigga. Move up to 154 and fuck Boots up, man. What? Man, he just got to 147, man. The fuck, man? Drink my water. What up? Hey, Shakur, bro. I played the showbiz clip for y'all. Y'all saw it. Hey, Shakur, bro. Fight on Shaggy Foster. Nah, bro. You 130. You too little, bro. He too little. Y'all ain't gonna give me no credit for Shaggy Foster. Hey, bro, fight Raymond Murray-Tai. Okay, I'll fight Raymond Murray-Tai, but let's fight at 135. Hey, Shakur, fight Devin Haney at 147. Nah, bro, I fight him at a catch weight, though. Hey, Shakur, fight Conor Ben at 154 since he's been fighting Chris Eubanks Jr. 2, 3, 4 times. Nah, bro, that's cool. I'll fight Conor Ben at 147, though. Nah, bro. It's because niggas subconsciously know that Tank, Boots, and David Benavidez are like that, so they're held to a tougher standard, bro. That's it. Now back to what I was talking about, though. Back to what I was talking about, bro. I don't know what happened to that shit, Knight Rider. Solid fucking point, by the way. I fight in my own weight class, the Devin Haney weight class. Yeah, what happened to that shit? Here's the thing, bro. I'm not gonna let Dean. What's up, Dean? Yeah, Bill Haney talking shit. Bill Haney talking shit, bro. Saying so Boots Ennis basically ducked Devin Haney. As a matter of fact, fuck it. Matter of fact, fuck it. I was gonna just tell y'all, but fuck it. Let's react to it in real time. Niggas ain't on shit. Niggas ain't on shit. Nigga pussy for real, bro. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't on shit. Niggas is soft. And let me say this again: fair use laws apply. I have every right to react to this shit. I'll be providing my own exclusive commentary. I'll be giving my insight. I'll be giving my views, and I'm doing exactly what the fuck I said I was gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. And ain't a motherfucking thing nobody can do about it. like I've been telling y'all. And remember, nigga, before I do this shit, remember, you already got defeated twice, so don't you dare in your motherfucking life try to copyright strike my shit again, nigga. Before I even play this shit, Kenneth, nigga. Kenneth, before I even play this shit, bum side, nigga, before I play this shit, understand something, bro. I have the right to react. It is prevalent news. Bill Haney said some shit, and I'm about to react to it. And I'm going to play your shit, nigga. Play that shit. And just know that there's no hiding. If you even think about trying to do anything, I will fucking fight it all the fucking way. So tread lightly. Talk your little shit, but I better not have nothing come across my desk for no bullshit whatsoever. Jeep Red Boy 5-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Shout out to Al the Pal 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Says Haney fans was like, it's different. Zayed's had a belt. Who got a belt now? Yeah, Boots do. We about to show it. Nah, fuck that drink. Nope. Nigga try to take my channel down. Nope, fuck that nigga. Yep, and I'm gonna do this shit every time. Yep. Sure am. Let's listen to Bill Haney. Fair use laws apply. Shout out to my dog for sending this to me.
Haven't moved up he hadn't moved up.
Let me go back a little bit because they talking about Boots. Here we go. Things like it this mark. Shout out to my dog for sending this shit to me. Here we go. Your shit buffering again, nigga. Here we go with this buffer shit. Try this shit again.
We were going to have to fight Boots at 47 because he said he wanted to undispute at 47.
So Bill Haney already off to a motherfucking lie. Lying ass nigga. We weren't gonna fight Boots at 147 because he said he wanted undisputed at 147. Why don't you also include, Bill? Why don't you also include, bro, that Jaron Boots Ennis already turned down Timalifu Lopez because he was moving up to 154. And he already said if he couldn't get none of the champions, he was moving up to 154. Devin Haney was not a champion. Why don't you inform the people that the fight for Jaron Boots Ennis and Devin Haney was offered by Turkey Al-Sheikh at 152 pounds? Why are you leaving that out, nigga?
Right? And we're going up to 47. So they offered a fight. The same people offered a fight for him at 47 and Devin at 47 is the same.
Again, another lie. They did not offer the fight to Jaron Boots Ennis at 147 pounds. Jaron Boots Ennis got offered a fight at 152. He was moving up to 154 at the time. You lying ass nigga. You lying ass nigga. He had already turned down Timalifu that they offered him because Timalifu was not a champion. So y'all went into that knowing that he didn't want to fight at 147 unless he was going to get either Barrios or I forgot who the other champion was at the time, Brian Norman Jr. Because Boots had unified with Stanionis already. And he couldn't get those two in the ring, so he moved up. And that's why he wouldn't take the TO fight. It's like asking me. It's like asking me to debate niggas that I don't fuck with on their fucking platform. When you know I'm not willing to do that shit. If I don't fuck with you, I'm not getting on your shit and giving you the view. Because me coming over there, shit'll go like wildfire and I'll be helping your shit out. No, I'm never doing that shit again. Neutral platform, cool. Come to my shit, cool. But if I don't fuck with you, stay the fuck away from me. I stay the fuck away from you. I'm going to kill motherfuckers with facts. I'm gonna kill people with the way that I kick this shit and then let the chips fall where they may, because niggas know I'm not lying. And the facts are, Bill Haney is always doing this shit to try to paint somebody in a light like somebody was scared of Devin Haney, bro. Jaron Boots in said, cool, no problem, 152. The only nigga that wouldn't budge was Devin Haney. It's the only one that wouldn't budge. He stood firm on 147 because he knew that's something that Jaron Boots Ennis was not willing to do. It's called pump faking. But a lot of you ninjas should know a lot about that pump faking shit. You should, because you do it here all the time. Yeah, y'all should know a lot about that pump faking shit. Shout out to Jamar Skywalker. I think I read this with the super chat. 5-piece, no biscuit. He said absolutely nothing. Joko says, KO, help me understand, my dog. Why you say you for traditional boxing, but say F the belts also? See, this is what happens, bro. I'm for traditional boxing, so I'll answer both of your questions. I'm for traditional boxing, Joko, because I don't want boxing to be controlled by a government entity. Zuffa is owned 40% by TKO, which is Nick Khan and them, and the same people that own the WWE, and 60% by C-Live Promotions. C-Live Promotions is a subsidiary of the PIF fund, a subsidiary of the Saudi Arabian government. So essentially, Zuffa is operating, and its controlling interest is the Saudi Arabian government. So I don't want boxing to be controlled by a government that doesn't believe that people should have rights. To be controlled by a government that's ruled by a dictatorship. They don't vote over there. They don't have elections over there. Control is passed down simply because of your bloodline. They stymie and make people not fucking talk over there. I don't want boxing to be run by motherfuckers that think like that and operate like that. Because if they do that to their own people, when they get control of this shit, the fuck you think they gonna do to a boxer, nigga? What you think? What you think? If they'll tell their own people, do what the fuck we tell you to do, what you think they gonna do to a boxer? So that's why I'm for traditional boxing. I don't want boxing to be ran by a government entity. That's number one. When I say F the belt, all you're doing is talking about a headline. And that's what people do because they know that what I'm saying is 100% right. When I said F the belts, or more specifically, when I started the whole belts don't matter movement, that's the headline. But when you listen to what I actually say about them, I say the belts are secondary to the fights that we want to see. Meaning, we know who the best are. We know that the more desirable fight is Jaron Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. But Josh Kelly got a belt. But fuck that belt. We know that the more desirable fight is Jaron Boots Ennis versus Sebastian Fundora. But Josh Kelly got a belt too. Fundora's belt is not bigger and better than Josh Kelly's belt. But guess what? I think Fundora is bigger and better than Josh Kelly. Fuck that belt over there. We want that one over there because that's the better fight. Devin Haney versus Liam Perot is a unification fight. Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis would have been a mandatory defense. Which fight we want more? Fuck that motherfucking Liam Perot belt. Tank Davis versus Devin Haney is the bigger and better fight that everybody fucking wants. That will be for a voluntary defense. But Devin Haney versus Rolly Romero is a unification. Fuck that unification, nigga. We won't Tank. Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, unification for 2 belts. Devin Haney, Liam Perot, unification for 2 belts. Devin Haney, Rolly Romero, unification for 2 belts. Which fight do we want more? Fuck them belts. Because we know the fights we want. We know what the best is. That's the mind, bro. But what people like to do because they know what I'm saying is 100% correct. They like to say, man, nigga KO just said, fuck them belts. He just said the belts don't matter. They don't tell you everything I said. You notice, bro? Niggas always looking for I got you moments. Not saying you doing this, Joko. People always look for got you moments with me. And so they clip shit. But then when you let the shit play all the way out, y'all like, nah, nigga, y'all just tried to make that nigga sound like something he ain't say. But when you listen to what he actually said, it makes all the fucking sense in the world. Hendo Boxing, what up? Y'all go subscribe to the homie Hendo. He just started his channel. Y'all show him some love for KO. So hopefully that answers your question, bro. And the thing is, I'm not telling you this shit with hindsight being 2020. I've had debates on this channel about it. I've done videos about it. I've done live streams about it. Everything I just told you, I said this shit years ago. If you've been hearing me say what I just told Joko for a long fucking time, put 100 in the chat. Watch this, Joko, because you're relatively new here. Watch this. If everything I just explained to Joko is something I've been saying for a long fucking time, put 100 in the chat. All I can tell everybody listening to my voice, if this is your first time here, before you believe that somebody said I said something, before you believe what somebody say about me, come listen for yourself first. Because a lot of niggas and a lot of people that's saying that I said something or saying that I do this and do that or whatever, they're hating ass, lying ass niggas. So anybody that's watching my shit right now, that maybe you not commenting, maybe you sneak watching my shit. Maybe you are. I don't know. But before you believe what lying ass niggas say about me, just come listen to what I say for yourself. And then draw your own fucking conclusion. Rozilla, H-Town, what's happening, bro? H-Town in there, bit. What's up, bro? But here's the overall thing, bro. And then I'm going to drop the link. Bill, if it's like that, bro. If it's really like that, if it's really fucking like that, bro. If Jaron Bootennis is scary, if he don't want no smoke, if he avoided you, if the offer was for 147, then help me out here. Teofimo is fighting Rolly. They not available. Conor Ben is fighting Ryan Garcia. They not available. Your biggest channels, your supporters from Bumside, Bummiest Brand in the Land, Bum from the Bottom, Bitch from the Bottom, CeeLo Green, Hungry Hippo. Your biggest supporters say Gervonta Tank Davis is out of boxing and not boxing anytime soon. Well, this guy, he's available. You were gonna try to fight Xander. If we're asking Shakur Stevenson to put action to his motherfucking words, and you know what you want to prove, you want to fight Devin, become the mandatory. Become the mandatory if you want to fight Devin. Petition the WBO. Cool. Well, he's on the list. I don't see Liam Perot on this motherfucker. For the culture, right? Y'all wanted to fight Keyshawn in the ATL, right? Why not him in Atlanta? Because he said he want to fight in Atlanta. So why not him? Why not give him no fucking place to go? Why not write the WBO right now? And you can stop Jaron Boots Ennis from doing anything that he got going on. Question. Chat, did Devin Haney say he was chasing the biggest and best fights? No. Matter of fact, I don't even want y'all to answer. I don't even want y'all to answer, bro. I don't want y'all to answer. We keep receipts. We keep receipts over here. KO keeps receipts. Don't worry. Don't even answer the question. Don't even answer me. I don't even want to answer, bro. Go about right here. Right here. Let's get right here. Let's see what happens.
But you know, I want to do a fight at 147. But it's a lot of big fights at 140. But I'm into making the biggest, best fights happen in the sport of boxing. That's where I'm at in it. That's where I'm at in it right now. I became undisputed at 140. 135, and I made history. I'm in history books forever. But now, I want to make the biggest fights happen for the most money, to be honest.
Okay. Based on that, what is the bigger and better fight? What's the bigger and better fight? Is it Devin Haney, Liam Perot, or Devin Haney, Boots Ennis? What's the bigger and better fight? Y'all couldn't hear him? Y'all didn't hear what I just played? Creole, I think that might have just been you. Could y'all not hear what I just played? Did y'all not hear that shit? Okay, Swoosh Life said they heard it. I think that might be you, Creole. And here's my problem with y'all. Y'all people are so good when it's not their favorite fighter. So good when it's not their favorite fighter. They're trying to hold people to their word. See, when it's Shakur Stevenson, it doesn't matter that he said that 175 shit 5 years ago. Devin fans hold him to it. When he said, motherfucker be 175, skills pay the bills. He said that shit 5 years ago. Y'all hold him to it. Why aren't y'all holding Devin Haney to this? Is it he only has to chase the biggest and best fights to a certain extent, or do you want him to chase the biggest and best fights? Oh, I froze. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Yo. Am I there? Am I here? That sucks, bro. Damn. Anyway, the point I'm making, bro, is y'all be picking and choosing and shit, man. The young man wants to go after the biggest and best fights, and he want to fight in Atlanta. Do y'all think Liam Perot makes sense, or do y'all think motherfucking Jaron Boots Ennis makes sense? If you gonna stick to your list, y'all can't brag about the list and then not want to hold a motherfucker to the list. Oh, we got a list. It's this, it's this, it's this. Y'all did a hell of a job trying to hold Tank Davis to a list, but when Devin Haney make a list, it's okay. When Devin Haney make a list, it's cool to deviate from that list. Fuck Liam Perot, man. Fuck that dude, bro. DJ with the 2 pieces super chat says, who is Hungry Hippo? Oh, Blue Blood Sports TV, punk ass. Who is CeeLo Green? Oh, 78 Sports TV, bitch ass. Them niggas. Buffering again? Crazy. We just gonna do it like this. And let me go here. My brother. No, that wasn't him. Hold on. Hold up. Specs. Man, come on, bro. Didn't Tank have a short list? Shakur. He reached out to Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson went to Matchroom in 2024. And Shakur Stevenson, while in the Matchroom deal, was talking to Tank Davis. He said he would do anything to fight Tank Davis. And then later, once his Team Alifu fight was announced, he admitted that he had been behind the scenes the whole time before the Zepeda fight, begging the higher-ups that he was working with to make the Team Alifu fight and not the Tank fight. And Shakur Stevenson signed to Zuffa, ducking the entire boxing industry outside of guys that are signed to Zuffa and even guys that are fighting under Zuffa. He don't even want to fucking fight Rayo. Eliminated. Devin Haney just turned down a 70-30 offer from Tank Davis for a mandatory defense where he was going to make $6.4 million. If Devin Haney and Tank Davis could just simply have done the numbers that Frank Martin and Tank Davis did, Devin Haney would have made $12 million with that 30%. Team Alifu lost to fucking George Kambosos. Him and Tank Davis never really got in the talks. So I won't have much to say on Team Alifu. Lomachenko retired right before a fight announcement in 2024. The only reason you got Roach was because Loma ducked after Frank Martin. If Roach doesn't duck, then we would have gotten Tank. If Loma doesn't duck, we would have gotten Tank versus motherfucking Loma. Devin literally said he got an offer from Tank Specs and then said, how about I leave you in the dust? You're not the nigga you once was. Go get it. Go do something else, nigga. To go try to fight a nigga for less money. Not trying to hear that shit. All right, panel's open. Panel is open. Y'all come on up here and holler at your boy.
What's up, KO?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Hey, you're wrong about that Devin and Boots situation. The fight was actually offered at 147. Boots team
counter. It was offered at 152, bro.
No, it was. You know why it was offered 147?
It was offered at 152,
Turkey
bro.
That offered the fight. Turkey was looking for a fight for Devin.
Turkey offered it at 152 because Boots turned down
Devin at 147.
He was looking for a fight for Boots because Boots already turned down T.O., bro.
It was offered at 147.
Boots already turned down T.O., bro, at 147 and said he was moving up to 154 pounds and he wanted to fight. And they called him about Devin. And he said, yes, I'll fight Devin at 152.
No, it was
Devin would not move off of 147, bro.
It was
A pump
offered at
fake.
147. It wasn't.
He was not offered at 147 when he already turned down
why would they
147
offer
and said he was
the
moving up, bro.
147 champion a catchweight fight first?
Because the 147 champion already had made it clear that he was moving up.
It doesn't matter. He's still the unified champion.
But if I say I'm moving up, you know I'm dropping my belts, my nigga.
At the division, you're the
Bud
champion.
Crawford was still the champion at 147 when he was fighting Majimov at 154, but everybody knew he wasn't coming back. Stop with the stupid shit, bro. I don't have time for it, man.
I have to listen. If you're a champion,
I don't have time. I don't have time for the stupid shit, bro.
You at that division.
I don't have time for the dumb shit, bro. Everybody, the worst kept secret, the worst kept secret in boxing is that David Benavidez is not coming back to 175. My nigga
even said it. How you gonna go against what Turkey's saying?
The fuck is you talking about, bro?
First off, Turkey always said that Boots was always turning down fights. Turkey offered.
Turkey never said he offered Devin Haney and Boots Ennis at 147 pounds, bro.
The fight,
like the shit is fucking stupid. He turned down Team Alifu for the same reason and said, I'm moving up. My nigga,
it doesn't change the fact that
by asking to fight him at 147 pounds, you're asking him to do something that you already know turned down. What makes you different than T.O.?
Wait. It doesn't change the fact it was offered at 147. Why would they offer at 152?
Who said it was offered at 147? Nobody.
Wait.
Nobody.
Devin's the first person who talked about it, right? Devin said we already fight 147. They said no, fight 152, and he was like, "Why would I go 152? I haven't even fought 147."
No, the way that it went is that Turkey said, "Will y'all?" Turkey offered both of them to fight and said, "Will y'all fight?" And Boo said, "Yeah, I'll fight him, but I'm going to 154. We'll fight at 152 if he's cool with that." Devin said, "No, I don't want to fight you at 152. I never even fought at 147 before."
Wait.
So he wanted to fight at 147, bro.
Hold up.
Even though he knew, and everyone knew at the time that Jaron Boots Ennis was already moving up because he announced it, and he also turned down Team Alifu already, bro.
Yo, wait, Turkey.
That's like a motherfucker. That's like me turning. That's like me turning down. That's like if you turn down a fade, if you turn down a motherfucking fade for the same exact reason, and then I come and offer you a fade for that same reason that you turned it down for, nigga, I'm pump faking you. Because I know you're going to turn it down.
You're the champion. Then drop your titles. Wait. If you're the champion, right, and you can't fight your division, drop your titles. You can't claim that you're the 147 unified champion. That means you're the number one champion, and you can't fight at 147.
My nigga, Devin Haney kept his belt at 135 until he stepped in the motherfucking ring with Regis. But everyone knew. But guess what he did? He announced before he dropped his belts, I'm not coming back to 135.
But when he fought Regis, he said he
wasn't so no one was like, yo, Devin,
hold on.
You gotta stay at 135. You sound dumb, bro.
Wait,
you sound dumb, my nigga.
When he fought Regis, he said,
what's up with y'all, bro?
Wait,
what's going on, man?
Plus, he said
chilling, bro.
Yeah, I hear you. You caught up in a hacker moment.
Man, KO, if I was you, I wouldn't even respond to that nigga, bro, till you get another argument.
Man, here and listen to you pride, man. Come on, relax.
Like, that nigga come up here with the same fucking argument, bro. We done debunked this shit 1,000 times, and this nigga still come up here with the same
100 motherfucking times. You just still, same argument.
Yeah, anyway,
panel's over, man. We got like 45 minutes, man. Y'all get to it, bro.
The story? We can rewatch the video.
It don't matter what the video is. Even if a nigga show you the video, bro, you gonna still believe Devin. So it is what it is, gang.
Like it was offered for it wasn't offered.
Bro, Devin Haney already admitted what happened, bro. God damn, we gotta keep going on with the shit.
Rewatch the video. What are you talking about? He already admitted it.
He already admitted. He said that he wanted to fight at 147, but Boots wanted to fight at 152. It is what it is, bro.
Offer 147, Boots team.
Hey, shut up, man. God damn, you the only nigga keep running with that dumbass argument.
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? Talk to me, y'all. Let's move this shit somewhere else. I'm not talking about that shit no more, bro.
Yeah, for real, man. It's the same old bullshit.
Before we go on to not talking about it, can I just say this one thing?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
It is funny how we sit up here and talk about the past. That shit works on everybody who's not intelligent. See, I'm glad Juke up here and certain people get educated, and we had people that cared about us in life. So we was sat down and taught right from wrong and certain things. You know what I'm saying, KO? And Jaron Ennis, the list that Devin Haney made was after all of that shit Boxing Hacker just said. It literally don't mean nothing, y'all, because that list was made after everything he just said. When they put him on the list, Jaron was at 154, fam. He wasn't at 147. This was after all of that shit that Devin and Jaron and this went through. So when Bill, the boxer daddy and the fighter, Drew, put him on the list, all of this had happened already. They put him on the list at 154. What the fuck is we talking about, man?
He was the 147 champion, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he wasn't at 154.
He keeps saying that dumbass shit, man.
If you're a champion of division, you can.
Bro, how many? Bro, Dennis Crawford did the same shit, bro.
Like Bill was talking about fighting.
Everybody be quiet real quick, bro. Everybody be quiet just real quick for me. Shout out to 10 of them being a member for 15 months. He says, please kick him, kick all ninjas that come with claims and no evidence. No, I'd rather just provide the evidence and shut people up. Shout out to Rising Sun with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Says, LOL, I can't sit through this tonight. Don't worry, bro. We gonna body this shit real quick. I hate when niggas make me go look shit up and act like I'm lying to them or something, but don't worry. I got y'all. Shout out to Tim Carey, not Jim Carey, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, Rising Sun, I'm with you, bro. Salute, salute, salute. Listen, Boxing Hack, I'm going to tell you like this, bro, and I don't need to hear you say nothing, bro. If you want to take this argument to other people, fam, take the argument to other people. Like, I'm cool with that. But if you come back over here with this argument again, bro, I'm going to kick you off every time. And you know I don't mind having you up here. But I'm not going to do this shit no more. Don't say anything, bro. Don't say anything. I'm going to break this down one time because you made me go find this shit. So I went and found it. And so now I don't want to hear nothing, bro. Okay? I don't want to hear shit. So let me play this shit and shut this shit down once and for all and leave this shit the fuck alone, bro. All right? Tired of this shit, bro. Niggas be coming with the same bogus bullshit fucking arguments, bro. Okay? So everybody listen in the chat. Everybody listen on the panel so we can move the conversation forward and we don't have to keep having the same conversations about bullshit, bro. This is him talking about him and Jaron Boots Ennis, man. Let's get to it.
They asked us. They said, are you guys open to doing a Boots fight? I said,
so I'm gonna stop right there. They just asked us, are you open to doing a Boots fight? He did not say. Did they asked us, did we want the Boot fight at 147? They asked us, did we want to fight Boots for the titles? They asked us, did we want to fight Boots at welterweight? The nigga just told you. They came to us and said, are you interested in a Boots fight? They did not bring up a motherfucking weight class, bro. Let me rewind it. Because you niggas don't believe me for some reason. Maybe you'll believe Devin. Maybe you have to hear it from him. So let me play it again. Man, let's get to it.
They asked us. They said, are you guys open to doing a Boots fight? I said 100%.
Man, let's get to it.
They asked us. They said, are you guys open to doing a Boots fight? I said 100%. At 147.
Man, let's get to it.
They asked us. They said, are you guys open to doing a Boots fight? I said 100%. At 147.
How many more times you need to hear it, nigga? How about one more time?
At 147.
They asked us. They said, are you guys open to doing a Boots fight? I said 100%.
They asked us, are you interested in doing a Boots fight? I said yes.
Yes.
At 147 pounds. Yes. Keep letting it play.
At 147, Boots' team came back with they want to do it at
152. Told you, KO.
Now, you dumb ass nigga.
Told you.
You told me if you make me prove this again, you'll never get up here again. You told me that Turkey offered the fight at 147.
Who's offering Devin the fight right now?
I'm done, bro. I can't do this shit. I try to let you be up here, bro. I really fucking do. You came up here and you wasted my fucking time telling me Turkey offered you to fight at 147 pounds or offered Devin to fight at 147 pounds. He just told you out his own fucking mouth. They just came to us and offered to fight and asked would I be interested. I said yes at 147 pounds, but Boots wanted it at 152 pounds. He made no mention of Turkey coming to him and saying, do you want to fight Boots at 147? He just told you that he's the one brought up the weight and you still arguing that it was motherfucking Turkey that brought up the weight just to try to make Boots look bad, bro. Now I'm going to bring you back up And you can talk about any fucking thing else, but you cannot talk about this no more with me. If Jupe wants to entertain you, if Dean wants to entertain you, if Pay want to entertain you, if Be More Bully want to entertain you, be my guest. But I'm not talking to you about this shit no more, bro.
Remember KO
I'm
when we
done
was
with
talking
it.
about the biggest fights in boxing, KO?
Hey,
I am not prone
He
to
said,
I'll
because
leave.
this
I'll
is
leave the way
important.
you want to interpret it.
insanity.
Boxing
I just
Hacker,
know
can
what
you
happened.
stop?
That's it.
Because this is important for the channel and the people that is listening. KO, remember we was going at it yesterday about Josh Kelly and fucking Virgil Ortiz and all that? Hey,
Yes,
Jupe,
bro.
is you listening to me, Jupe? Can you hear me, Jupe? I just want to know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I think I heard most of it.
You can hear me? Okay, all right. I just want y'all to hear this. Before we get anywhere else, y'all. Remember we were talking about biggest fights in boxing? I'm glad you turned your camera on for this because I need you for this. The actual biggest fight that'd be in 2026 would be Devin Haney versus Jaron Ennis. And as the guy from the WBO said, Devin Haney can petition to be the super champion right now, and he will get it. Which would mean that he could challenge Jaron Ennis immediately, actually. Where KO, remember we was talking about Josh Kelly and all these other people? Well, if he don't fight Josh Kelly, where Virgil is off the table now, Devin can literally KO. Devin can literally make sure that Virgil is off the table. Where Boots couldn't even fight.
I got you, bro. Sayel Rojas, I don't know you, bro. You got to turn your camera on real quick so I can make sure you're not a troll, and then you can turn it off and I'll let you up. But it gets deeper than that.
I just wanted to finish this point. I just wanted to finish this point. If Devin Haney tried to fight Jaron Ennis, I have asked, and KO no, I know. Oh, we wouldn't even have to worry about Virgil Ortiz or Josh Kelly or none of that shit. If Devin Haney actually tried to fight Jaron Boots Ennis, that's the fight you would get next. Guaranteed. Y'all heard it from Dean first. I just wanted to, before we go anywhere else, Jupe, I just want to make sure I stamp that too. Let him petition and become the super champion and all that shit y'all be talking about. And go try to fight Jaron Ennis. I guarantee you will get that fight before the end of the year. And I'll go on mute for the rest of the night. Y'all go ahead and talk.
Yeah, and I think one thing I want to point out is Gustavo Olivieri, when he was talking to Cigar Talk the last time, the most recent time that he did the interview with him, he stated that the super champion stuff he said is true, but he also stated, because he was asked specifically about Shakur Stevenson moving up to fight Devin Haney, and he said, yes, it's in our rules that he can petition, even though he's not a super champion. You can still petition and we can vote on it, and it makes sense. If you're a unified champion, if you're undefeated, if you're in good standing, we will consider petitions like that. So I want to make sure that this is said loud and clear. You do not have to simply just be a super champion to move up and get an opportunity to fight the champion at the weight class above you. They will do it just like the WBC will, the IBF. They will allow you to petition, and then they can make a decision based on that petition. So he does not have to wait to be elected super champion to do anything. Shakur Stevenson can put in a petition right now, even though he's not a super champion. He doesn't have that designation. And Devin Haney can put in a petition right now, even though he doesn't have that designation. So I think we need to make that very clear and very important distinction. But yeah, salute, bro. That was good, man. We got some new people up here. Let me first get to Juke. Juke, what's up? What you got for the show?
Hey. I ain't got much. I'm just listening to you cook today. I especially love that you reported on that article today about Mauricio Suleiman, giving Dana White a L. And so I was, me and Two Cent was kind of cracking up in the comment. Well, I don't know if that was Two Cent at the time, but in the comments, like, oh yeah, it was. We were saying like, oh, remember he was saying, oh, it's like taking candy from a baby. This is so easy. And I wonder if he thinks it's so easy now, because you really, like, I don't understand why they come in with this bravado. And I have been following up. I know that the Senate has a different version. I gotta look into that. But yeah, I don't like, the Suleiman family has run the WBC for a very long time, longer than MMA has existed. The WBC is older than MMA's existence. So to think you're gonna come in and bulldoze them and it's not gonna be difficult, it's just crazy. And I feel like no one learned the lesson from Eddie Hearn, who tried to do the same thing. I also want to just comment really quickly. I'm not trying to re-entertain something. I just want to say, like, when you're listening to conversations and it's like you really understand the English language, context, you have to listen to a context, things that are implied, and things like if it's something that's like a given, you don't have to specify it. So, for example, when Devin says, "Oh, they brought the fight to me," and he says, "I agreed," at 147, he put emphasis at 147. If it's a given, right? So if it's a given, because again, if your whole argument is that Boots is still at 147, Devin's interim 147, make it at 147. Devin wouldn't have to put emphasis on 147. So that implication, that already implicated that the offer was not at 147. That's how communication work. If you ever
bingo,
if you're an English major or anything like that, if I have to, if we're both, for example, if Tank and I don't know Schofield was to fight, and they said, "Hey, are you going to be fighting Tank Davis Schofield?" He's not going to say yes at 135. He wouldn't have to say that because everybody knows you both fight at 135. The fact that Devin had to put emphasis on 147 is an implication that the fight wasn't offered at 147.
That's not true at all.
And that makes sense to I didn't
that's true like a motherfucker.
Go ahead, so that tells me that right now, and then it also matches what Jaron Ennis said, which is, yeah, they offered to fight at 152 at catchweight because they knew I was moving up. Of course, because again, Jaron had already said, I'm not. Only way I'm gonna go through this weight cut again is if a belt's on the line. Tio didn't have a belt, Devin didn't have a belt at 147, so it made no sense, right? That's the only way he was saying there. So if you take all the context clues with common sense, it's clear that the fight wasn't offered at 147. It makes sense that what Boots said, and again, Boots doesn't have a track record for lying. Devin does. That's all I got.
And that was the most. I mean, you cook. The most important thing to me is if you're gonna tell me Jerome Boots Ennis is saying something, and then Devin Haney and Bill Haney is saying the opposite, nigga, I'm believing Boots. I don't know what the fuck y'all. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Like, I'm believing fucking Boots. Like,
hey, KO, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, Pay, go ahead. Then I'm gonna go to 2 cents.
All right. Can I ask somebody, bro? What in the actual fuck does Jay Prince do?
I'm gonna tell you.
Because I said this shit in the Deem shit earlier. What in the actual fuck do we do?
Camera. He got the connection, bro. He's Bob Arum go-to guy. Like he get the talent. Like people, like he got the connections with the dudes in the hood that's looking at all these boxers. And then the boxer at the time ain't got shit. The dude that know Jay Prince ain't really got shit for him. But they tell the boxer, yo, I know fucking Jay Prince, nigga. He the manage this nigga, manage that nigga. He can get you in touch with Top Rank. And then they introduce Jay Prince that way. And then boom, off he goes with the relationship, whatever. He's like he's the middleman, bro. He's implanted himself to where all them niggas in them hood gyms or whatever, all them niggas in them hood gyms where all the boxers is at, and down there in Houston, probably in Atlanta, some in Philly, some in Vegas or whatever. He's implanted in that shit. So when they got a cold ass, even in Ohio, they got a cold ass nigga. Yo, Jay, you gotta check this nigga out. Or yo, this dude's nice. Abdullah's nice as fuck. Like, we got to get him in touch with Jay Prince, and then boom, shit start shaking that way, bro. You know what I mean? Because he's coming like, yeah, bro. Like, you want to fuck with me, nigga? I was Floyd Mayweather manager. You know what I mean? Like, I was Floyd Mayweather manager, Andre Ward manager. Nigga, I got all these niggas. Like, come holler at your boy. I get you right. You know what I mean?
I got you.
That's what he do.
But my thing was more so this. Keyshawn has been that far without a manager. What did he had a manager? Yeah, but he said his mom was his manager. He said he had a manager.
No. I got you.
Okay.
KO got you. KO got you. Hold on, I got you. Let me find it. Go ahead, 2 cents. Let me find this for Pay real quick. 2 cents, you got it.
What's up, y'all? I ain't gonna be here long. I just hopped up here real quick to ask some questions. Like, are y'all trolling or are y'all serious? KO up here with his corporate voice, explaining how Devin Haney can petition the WBC to try to get the. Are y'all serious? Like, I don't understand why y'all keep calling for Boots and Devin. I have no desire to see that fight. For what? For what?
I think she dropped off.
Yeah, I think she.
But yeah,
oh dang, she did drop out. When you come back, we'll pass it right back to you. 2 cents. Terrence, talk to me.
What up, Knockout? What up, panel?
And then I'm going to my brother Be More Bullet, and I'm just gonna open up a free fall after that. But go ahead, Terrence.
Well, this is real quick. This is the topic that you were talking about yesterday, and what it shows is it's just like I said. It's too much.
Not to cut you off, Terrence. Sorry, bro. Let 2 cents is back. She got her stuff dropped off. Let her finish, and then we go to you. Then we go to Be More Bullet. Go ahead, 2 cents.
I was finna say, I don't know. Like, I don't know this like the strong desire for Boots and Devin to fight. That is a complete like mismatch. I don't think it would even be a good fight at all, in my opinion. Devin won't even fight Rolly, y'all. Like, he's about to fight Jack Catterall, Liam Pyro. Like, he's never fought anybody ever, even remotely, even close to Boots. Ever. He probably never, ever will. And he's at 147 pounds, so he would have to go up to 154. Devin is not trying to do none of that. He's really not going to do, or he's not trying to do any of that at all. Like, I don't see why people want to see the fight. Like, I really don't understand. I don't get it. The fight, to me, it makes absolutely no sense. Like, somebody tell me why Boots and Devin would be an interesting fight. It's a horrible style matchup, completely terrible.
So let me ask you.
This fight is so intriguing to everybody?
Let me ask you real quick.
I think if they want to make the fight, that's cool, but I'm just saying, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get the intrigue in it. I got
you. So for me, it's not an intriguing fight. It is I've been on record, it's a tune-up cherry pick for Jaron Boots Ennis. And I'm not saying I want the fight. What I am talking about and what I'm speaking to specifically is the switch up, the lies, the energy, the everybody is ducking or sticking to your word about your list. Why did you want to fight Xander, but now Boots got the belts? You don't want them bitches no more. You too small for 154. Why did you say all these things and do all these things, but you don't want to petition your damn self? You don't want to make moves your damn self. So I don't think it's a great fight. I don't think it's a good fight or a close fight. I'm speaking to the lies and the hypocrisy and the moves of the Haneys and the people and a lot of the people that support them. So that's my answer. I think the fight is one-sided. I think Boots is on a completely different level, and he fucks that boy up badly. I just want them to keep the same fucking energy that they be trying to have with their moves and shit, because they be lying and shucking and jiving and shit. That's what I'm speaking.
But this was crazy, KO. They are keeping the same energy. And I told people months ago, Devin Haney is about to fight fucking Liam Pyro or Jack Catterall or somebody. I said this months ago. Because what people not realizing is this is the same energy. This is the same thing they always do every single time. I'm gonna negotiate with all these big names. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm finna fight somebody that I ain't even mentioned or said nothing about not one time. Do y'all remember before he fought Regis last time? Who was he fake negotiating with? Wasn't it Shakur and Tank?
Yeah, it was Shakur and Javante.
Wasn't it Shakur? Didn't he do the same thing at 135? He did the same thing, and then who did he end up fighting? Regis Prograis. It's the same thing. It's the same energy, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know when y'all gonna peep the pattern or see it, but if this ain't confirmation of the pattern, I don't know what else to tell y'all. And me personally, I don't have a problem with Devin fighting Liam Pyro because that's exactly what he was finna do. That's exactly what he was finna do. Devin is not about to give nobody no big fight. He's not about to give y'all a big fight. He's not about to fight Rolly. He's not about to fight Ryan. He's not about to fight Boot. He's not about to do none of that. He has no desire to do that. He doesn't want everything he's been telling people he want, and he's not who he's been portraying himself to be this whole time. None of them are. Neither is Shakur. The only thing they're doing is creating a bigger void in boxing. That's all they're doing right now.
True that. Can I say this to you, 2 Cent?
Damn.
I just want to say this, 2 Cent. I agree with every word you say. When you ask me why, they put him on the list. He's available. And they keep telling us, 2 Cent, he the best. They tell the boxing hacker, don't say he the best in boxing. Don't get up here and say he'll fight Jaron Ennis, and I think he'll beat him. Well, then guess what? We can find out. See, 2 Cent, it ain't about what we think, 2 Cent.
It's about what they trash, and he
hold on,
say yes to 147. Then.
It's not about what we think. 2 Cent. It's about what Devin fans say. Don't nobody want to fight Devin. Bud Crawford, 2 Cent, your favorite person in the world, 2 Cent, your buddy. He said, Devin will fight everybody. Boots duck Devin. That's what he said.
That's right.
So, it's somebody that's available where KO couldn't even mention Virgil Ortiz. KO couldn't even say nothing about Just Kelly. You understand what I'm saying, 2 Cent? We got a fight that'll be blockbuster, 2 Cent, 2026 that everybody will watch and fight. I mean, everybody will watch and we'll talk about 2 Cent. The panels will be amazing, won't they? Come on, Devin.
Let me say one
You
more
ain't
thing, and
got
I'm gonna hop
nobody
off.
else.
Hold on,
Liam
let me
Paul.
say one more
Like I
thing, and I'm gonna hop
predicted. I'm
off.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Isn't it amazing how Boots was supposed to fight Devin, but he ain't bringing nothing to the table?
True.
Who is
He
that?
bring
Who
his
is Boots?
name.
That's what he said,
Boots,
2 Cent.
Devin's name is a
But
big. It will
but
be the
when you
biggest name
fight
on Devin's
Devin, you gotta bring
Boots'
something to
resume.
the table. He gotta make $30 million. He got all this criteria for you to fight him.
He'll be the biggest name on Boots' resume.
You know
No,
what?
he wouldn't.
And Boots will be the biggest name on his resume. Let's say it
I
again.
want to say get more open and everybody got
I
their
like
feet.
how you did
I'll
that,
say
Boxing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me pass it around real quick, man. First, before I do though, I wanted to. So, Paid, if you still listening, bro, here's the answer to your question. Keyshawn Davis's manager before Jay Prince's name was Ishmael Henson. I had to go find it for you, but here you go.
I know that your representative, Ishmael Henson, has had talks with Al Heyman about this very idea, you and Tank. What can you tell me? What can you?
So I won't play the whole thing, but Ishmael Henson was his name, bro. His mama was not his representative. Keyshawn Davis is on the Shakur Stevenson shit, just lying and shit. Ishmael Henson was his manager, bro. Go ahead, Terrence. I'm listening.
All right. So yesterday conversation you had about the best fights and you should want the best fight. What it showed was when you got that apprehension, what it shows is the fandom. This is where I get with people are just fans of certain fighters because like if it's Shakur or if it was when it was Bud, I didn't care. I wouldn't care if the person declined 20 times. If they were the best fighter and I thought that Bud should fight him, if that fight could be made, I want that fight to be made. But you saw how much apprehension you got when you were talking about Boots, right? They were making all sorts of excuses. Oh, he did this and he did that because he's a fandom. These people are fans of fighters. They're not fans of seeing the best fight no matter what. So that's what it's proven to you. I've been consistent. I want Shakur to fight the best fighter. I want him to fight Tank. I think he's the best fighter. I think, and I don't care if Tank's been ducking. If Tank says tomorrow,
You
hey,
told Shakur that shit.
wait, let me finish. If
Tell
he said
Shakur that shit.
tomorrow, let's make that fight, I'm gonna say if Shakur don't take the fight, I'm gonna blame him for not taking the fight.
He
So that's
didn't
the
take the
same.
fight.
I'm saying that if Virgil says, "Hey, I'm ready to fight you," Boots got to take that fight. And if you say you don't have to take it, you're a fanboy, fangirl, or whatever the hell you are. That's all I gotta say about that. And I wanted to get on yesterday because that dude got on talking crazy, but he got off. I couldn't get on. I got on, but the shit went crazy. That dude talking about Bud, but
KO,
that's
you
all I
see?
gotta
You
say
see what I
about
was
that.
talking about?
You
Go
see
ahead,
the
Terrence.
fans, you see these fanatic fans, and you see the fact that they love to they call other people emotional, but they wear their heart on their sleeve. Get up here and the first thing he say, yeah, if I want to see Shakur and Tank, and I don't care if Tank is ducking. Pause. Tank never ducked any band body. Matter of fact, Tank reached out to that little whippets smoking motherfucker, and his ass didn't pick up the phone. There was a loss in translation somewhere, whereas though, hey, damn, that's the fight. I want it. I want it with all my heart. And you don't pick up the phone. You go ahead, hide in the corner, and grab you some canisters and start whipping it up. See, if you want that fight to happen, you need to holler at your favorite boxer who
Exactly.
you wear on your sleeve and got the heart pumping, nigga. For real.
Exactly,
That's
dude.
who you need to
Hey,
get with.
hey, KO, can I say this to KO, y'all? And that,
real quick. Shout out to Profile P with the 2 piece in the super chat. Said shout out to KO. Keep dropping content, my boy. Pay. Did you hear what I said? Ishmael Henson was his manager.
Okay, yeah, I had got a call, bro. My bad.
Yeah, Ishmael Henson was Keyshawn Davis' manager before Jay
That's a
Prince.
lying ass nigga then, because he made it seem like his mama was his manager.
If you roll back, I played the clip. So
yep, I caught the tail end of it. I got you.
It's up here. Go ahead, Dean. What was you about to say? And then the panel is open, and y'all can have a free fall. God damn it, I don't give a fuck.
KO, you see what I was saying? As far as now, look what Terrence said. All Virgil has to do is say he wants to fight Boots. The problem is he's been saying that for the last 3-4 years, gang. You see my problem with that, KO? Do you see my problem? Because now he gets to say that after Boots then signed the contract, was going to take less money. Virgil was going to get paid more. Did y'all know that, y'all? Do not answer that question. Don't worry about it. Yes, and then now Terrence get to say, because Virgil just got to come out here, line a camera up like he Casa Net and say that he want to fight, and now Boots is a duck. This is the shit we be talking about, and I'm gonna go on.
Hey, you said that shit, and I was like, nigga, I won't call him no duck, but yeah, you said that shit about these niggas. You did say that.
That's kind of what I was saying too. Like,
you said something similar too. Yeah, y'all did. Terrence, why did you say that shit? 81772.
Y'all giving the B-sides way like more power than they've earned. He's literally done nothing. All you guys do is just like, you know what? I feel like tweeting today. And now the A-side, the person who actually earned the right to kind of have leverage. Oh, I got to rush and have my team respond. No, the hell you don't. Let him beg for a few months. Let him.
Y'all say just let him sit on ice. Fuck it.
No, forget he's not on ice. Again, I just like you said, you want to make it the best fights. We did too.
He was on ice by choice.
What I asked him to do, he did what I wanted him to do. Just like Tank did what I wanted him to do. When the B-side turns you down, they turn you down. Okay, so now it's on them to get that fight. I'm sorry. Like, no, you are not a priority.
I guess I have to say it again. Oh my God, we're having a Virgil. He's dunking boots, man. Fuck, Virgil.
Wait, why is it?
I got you, London. I got you, London, for sure. I got you. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Why?
Panel's open, by the way. Y'all talking shit.
Can we go one at a time?
Wanted to offer a fight to Devin, right? But he never offered a fight to Shakur, and then he didn't fight Kid Austin.
He couldn't offer a fight to Shakur.
Boxing Hacker, is Devin a duck?
Is Devin a duck? The negotiation fell through.
You see what I'm saying?
If you want to talk about ducks, hold on.
See what I'm saying?
Let's talk about Tank Davis, who had mandatory. Tank Davis had mandatory.
That's a flip-flopping ass nigga, bro.
You can't claim that Tank
Did he get an Boxing Hacker? That's not the question, bro. Did he get an offer?
Paige, just tell him negotiations fell through, Paige, please, so we can move on.
I don't like the deal. The negotiation falls through.
Negotiations fell through with Shakur and Tank.
Boxing Hacker.
Duck is I'm not even coming to the table to negotiate.
Trying to get
I don't have to accept your terms.
Caught up in emotion.
Tank getting refused with Shakur.
So you're right. You're right. You don't have to accept the terms, but when you are the clear B-side and someone offers you some terms that are better than what you fucking deserve, then you're a duck if you don't take those terms. When you turn down more money to fight a lesser opponent for less money, then you're a fucking duck. And there's no way you're gonna get anybody to believe that $6.4 million to fight Keyshawn Davis is more than 30% to fight Gervonta Davis. You're not gonna get anybody to believe that shit. And if you want to go the other way, because this is KO. Oh well, Tank can't fight this year anyway. KO. Well, who gives a fuck? Because Devin Haney signed to fight Ryan Garcia in a rematch 11 months in advance. Nigga, argue with yourself. Hold on. I don't want to hear none of this.
Let's talk about who Tank is right now, though. Tank right now is
the biggest name in the sport of boxing.
Hold on. Is he?
The clear A side over Devin Haney.
Is he? Is he? He's come off his worst performance.
Went viral on Twitter today and got a sneaker deal.
The biggest name in the sport of boxing. Such a big name. The Premier Boxing Champions kept him. Premier Boxing Champ. He's so fucking valuable. Premier Boxing Champions kept him out of the deal. In order to be able to negotiate his deal separately because he's worth so much.
Can you tell him he was with DJ Khaled and got a sneaker deal with Nike? Can you tell him
a year layoff off his worst performance with nothing, no title? He's in recess, right?
KO, can you tell him he's the only boxer
What
that
is
got
it? What
that
does
is
that?
associated
What does
with
that title
signature
mean?
shoe?
What are you talking about, bro?
That got to do with market value.
Wait, hold up.
What does the title have to do with you
Okay,
getting your biggest payday for your biggest fight? Absolutely fucking nothing. Who gives a fuck if you don't have a title? Keyshawn Davis don't have a motherfucking title. The fuck is you talking about? Who gives a fuck about a motherfucking title, nigga?
We're talking about don't have a title, but he was just about to agree to a guy who don't have a
It
title.
doesn't matter if he's coming off of a year layoff. What matters is he's still offering you the biggest bag of your fucking career.
You don't know that. You don't know what he's
What do you mean? 70, 30? You know what, bro?
Get him the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm going to ask you. I am going to ask you a series of questions, and I need you to be quiet. And I don't give a fuck if you know where they going. I don't give a fuck if you heard them before. I just want to prove to you how stupid you sound. Okay. And don't try to get slick either. Tell the fucking truth. Number one, is Tank Davis and Devin Haney a huge fucking mega fight?
It's a big fight.
Is it? Do you think that they can do better numbers than Frank Martin?
Yeah, possibly, depending on how they promote it.
Do you think that they will do better numbers than Frank Martin?
I said possibly, yeah.
Possibly. So you think there's a possibility that they won't?
Like I said, Tank hasn't been in the ring for a year.
Do you think there's a possibility that they won't do better numbers than Frank Martin?
Why are we ignoring Tank's status?
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He was just with DJ.
I can't have a conversation with you, bro. Like you tripping, bro.
Now you see why he banned from Cam.
Hasn't fought in a while either. But what's so crazy about that whole idea about like, oh, you don't have to take every deal offered. Devin Haney, if you look at his career, he has called people ducks for way less. I remember back in the day when he signed to Matchroom, he was calling everybody a top-ranked ducks. Why? Because they had the belts, right? And they were saying that Tio was a duck for fighting Loma and not him. And Tio didn't even get an offer from Matchroom, and that, to my knowledge, I could be wrong, he didn't even get an offer. They called him a duck for fighting Loma. Then they said, oh, well, Loma didn't fight me because he ended up fighting.
Yes, they did, Juke.
They ended up saying, you think about that. They were calling Loma a duck because Loma ended up fighting Luke Campbell. That kind of satisfied that WBC mandatory, right? Like Loma didn't offer he didn't offer anybody anything, and then they claimed that was a duck. So now you can get an offer from one of the biggest names of the sport and say, I don't have to accept it, and you're not a duck. But you were calling people ducks for fighting champions where it was easier to make the fight. And I'm sorry, Tio was at the time considered a more dangerous fighter. And you weren't bigger than Tio at the time. You weren't. And so you were calling him duck then. So by Devin Haney's definition of duck, Devin is a quadruple certified platinum letter certified duck by his own definition. So this ain't even got to be argued anymore. Like it's just such a silly thing. We got to keep going back and they're trying to relitigate and rechange things around. By his definition, he's a duck. The whole Jaron Ennis thing is also silly because my thing is okay. Oh yeah, it's a 2 cents thing. She's like, we don't want to see this fight. He the one who keep bringing it up. And honestly, this will be the first time he fighting someone who can hydrate just as much as he is. Because I don't know if y'all remember when Devin was at 140, his father, Bill Haney, said that Devin could have been at 154. I'm gonna find that video. He said that. So so you know who keep bringing him up, fine. Take your butt up there.
I just find it quite funny how that nigga was so quick to say that he want to fight Xander Zayas, but ain't got that same.
Look, niggas know what Boots represent. Ass whooping. Ass whooping. That's what he represents for all of these.
He represents a classic.
Shout out to Profile Feet with the 2-piece in the super chat. KO, you think Virgil or Fundora tougher for Boots? Fundora
for sure.
Yeah, Fundora. I think they both get packed up though.
I think Fundora is by far the hardest fight and the biggest fight.
That's a tough fight for anyone.
Can I say this, y'all? Did y'all see how the conversation got back on Gervonta Davis some way, somehow, and then the same people that bring the conversation to Gervonta Davis and talk about his status? Well, the status of Gervonta Davis is last time I checked Jupe and KO, he was with DJ Khaled, and they was promoting Nike Air Force's new variations of them. Last time I checked.
The Victor Nikes or some shit, right?
Yeah, he's been on my timeline. I was very surprised to see him on my timeline all day today. I done seen videos with him and DJ Khaled. It's all
and y'all, let me say this to y'all. That give me a lot of that made me feel good about one thing, y'all. The only thing I care about, I could give a damn about some damn Air Forces. I wouldn't cop it. If I like them, I'll buy them. If I don't, I don't. I can care less about things like that. What I do care about is, do y'all think Gervonta Davis would be doing that if he wasn't about to fight soon? I just want to know, y'all. Can we talk about that?
I don't think he'd be doing that if he wasn't very optimistic.
You know what?
Optimistic, right?
Y'all, I have a better question. If according to Boxing Hacker, he hasn't fought, his last performance ties into consideration, that's not true because Mike Tyson exists. And that's let you know that Boxing Hacker don't know nothing about boxing because he in a private chat no.
Yeah, that actually makes you more. That actually makes you more popular.
Fighters who are stars come off terrible performances, and they still are like they just are. It's a charisma thing. You probably don't understand anything about that. But my bigger question with this is that it's crazy that these brands who are into streetwear, all this stuff, they didn't choose any active boxer according to they didn't choose the active boxers. They chose Tank. They know he ain't fought in over a year. They still chose. They still invited him. They brought him into the fold. When Tank was dealing with the legal stuff last year, the Olympics asked for him to come. Not last year, a few years ago, the last Olympics, when he was doing all the legal stuff. Guess what? The Olympics invited him to come to Paris. Realize that? So y'all
can you
talk
preach,
about
woman? You preach.
He ain't performed. Then why isn't Devin Haney or Shakur or any of these other guys that you claim fights matter so much? Why did this same brand ask them?
Cause they don't know how to
We
win.
talking about the biggest brand in the world, damn near. Besides Apple.
Nike's big as fuck. Nike is big as fuck. That's a fact.
Nike had this man a part of it. Not. He ain't fought in a year, but they still asked him over Devin, over Shakur, or anybody else. So when it comes to the metrics and value, and when it comes to like the market, anybody like, well, your last performance. No, they look at numbers, baby. Numbers.
And you know what, mate? It's like the rap game, bro. That's why some people like it's hard to have conversation with them because they don't understand. Like sometimes when you go off for a little bit, it makes you even more sought after. Like it can make you a bigger fucking star because everybody's anticipating your return.
Right.
Like everybody's like, yo, where the fuck? Okay, nigga coming back. Like, and people get amped for it or whatever. And as you said, we seen it with Mike Tyson when Floyd came back and fought Marquez. Like shit get buzzing when people go missing as superstars and they come back. Man, shit get cracking, bro. I like this idea that his value is somehow low now. No, the fact that he's been out of the ring a year plus now is making people want to see him more.
I ain't gonna lie, I do because everybody else get on my nerves, and I'm at the point where I'm like, please.
Cause he don't do nothing but talk shit and then announce a fight and talk shit while the fight's coming up and then fight. Like, yeah, that shit's cold. Like, we need to see that shit. 2 Cents, you back? What's up?
I just want to say this real quick because this whole Tank is irrelevant. He came off a bat. These talking points that they've made up. It's. I don't know if they critically think about this stuff. Listen, y'all favorite fighters have made boxing so trash that people cannot wait for Tank to come back. The man got 1 million views putting on a pair of tennis shoes. He didn't even talk in the video. Talk in the video. He just was standing there and he put some shoes on. 1 million views.
That's crazy.
These conversations is asinine. Do y'all understand that Tank being gone has only built the anticipation for him to come back? Do y'all understand that Devin, Keyshawn, and Shakur in the media? I ain't gonna say that. In the media, BSing in the media.
Many people miss him more. I'm sorry, but like
exactly.
Devin, Shakur, and Keyshawn have they oversaturated themselves. We hear from them almost too much, and all they've done is made I ain't gonna lie. Like I was like, because I'm not one of people like, oh, Tank. I have other fighters I love. I love Shakur. I love seeing him. I root for Keyshawn. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was okay. Tank will be gone for a while. I was chill at first. This last 2 weeks made me like, come on, Tank, please save me. Like I ain't gonna lie.
I can't.
I am a little like pressed. I'm pressed a little bit.
Let me tell you why, Ju. The reason why is because they've created a bigger void. I said when Devin does that rolling fight, I said this is Devin's opportunity to be the person he say he's been. This is his opportunity. You can make a Ryan fight. You can make a Rolly fight. You could have just made one of those fights this year. Just one, and you would have been the man. You would have been the man this year from fucking fighting Rolly. Right, from fighting Rolly because there's nothing going on.
Hold on, you said Rolly was good.
I said it would have been a good fight if he would have made the fight. I do think Rolly is good. I'm saying that would have been I said that would have been a big fight for him this year, and it would have
Rolly the King. Come on, man.
Okay, I'm sorry. Cam, who has a better win at 147 currently? Who has the best win?
Rolly do.
Okay,
he beat Ryan Garcia.
And if he beat Tito, he pound for pound.
What? Hell no.
It's Team Rolly over here.
This is crazy. You know, Ishmael Salas did make him a little bit better. I'm gonna put some respect on Rolly's name if he can beat motherfucking Team Alifu, man.
You should put some respect on his name for beat. I'm sorry, I think Ryan's better than T.O. You should have put some respect on his name.
He is, but Ryan got more talent than T.O. T.O. got a little bit more skill, and Ryan's aggression is what fucked him up with Rolly. Rolly kind of trying to be aggressive. That kind of plays in the T.O. hand because he's a back-footed counter puncher. So he can that's gonna be a little bit tougher matchup for Rolly in my opinion.
And it was crazy. That's the fight I'm looking most like forward to the most. That fight.
Hell yeah, Yo Hernandez on the card. So I'm fucking with it.
I'm looking forward to seeing Yo, and then I'm looking forward to that Pro Box card because I'm a fan of what's his name? The light heavyweight.
Najee Lopez.
Yes.
But the fighters that's doing what y'all want, y'all shitting on.
Real quick. Devin Haney fans. Najee Lopez is the top 175-pound contender. I know y'all have trouble with fighters outside of Devin. Top 175-pound contender, Najee Lopez. Y'all go check him out. Fights on Pro Box TV. Signed to Gary Jonas just because I know y'all don't know who that guy is. But go ahead.
And it's crazy because Najee gave us one of the fights of the year. To me,
that fight against the guy that beat Khalil Cole, the tall Mexican dude.
Fighter, you're contender. I love Najee.
I wanted to say this real quick. Fighters, this is what I wanted to say earlier. Somebody asked you about Shakur and Keyshawn and why they get to do this and the other fighters got to move up. Listen, people want to see good, talented fighters fight at a disadvantage to prove they're great. Other people want to see fighters fight with all the advantages to say they are great. That is the disconnect and the divide that we're having, in my opinion.
No, that's fire. That's fire. Shout out to Drink More Water with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, Yo, KO, you doing Neeks? He talking about Sharnika Johnson and Dina predictions this week. I've been banging Neeks money line. Can Killer Dina can Killer Dina didn't look good her last fight? Yeah, I'm doing that, bro. I'm dropping all the predictions tomorrow. I'm doing that one, and then I'm going to do the Aaron McKenna fight. That's going that Zuffa boxing card that's going down as well. Zuffa fighting on a Saturday, and I might look at that Troy Simpson, Callum Simpson rematch as well, bro. So yeah, I definitely got some shit coming, man. But look, y'all, it's 10:30. Salute to everybody, channel members. Y'all be sure to tap in tomorrow. I have all the predictions uploaded. And then we'll still be dropping daily content all weekend. I'll catch y'all back here Monday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Salute to everybody. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see y'all soon. We out of here, man. Peace.